Are you sure we can't call it Rise of the Draco Lich?
We can call it Rise of the Dwarf Draco Lich.
Dwarven Draco Lich.
Oh, that's right, because we've got a tied up dwarf buddy.
Oh no. Yeah. Well, in addition to that, Numi, or Numer, I guess, is also Numi?
He's floating around in the astral plane somewhere behind the dwarf man.
While the Dragonborn has a spectral dwarf beard.
Oh, that's right.
I forgot that he was a dwarf.
Scott has 3 minutes, then we're going to get started.
Heike just said that she'd be home. Should be 6 minutes now. So apparently she is coming home. I don't know if signal just started degrading at the beach or it got cold.
What is the weather like right now? I want to hear something better than we have.
Oh, it's fucking gorgeous out.
Give me like a temperature range.
At Bow, which is where the beach that she was at, it is 4 p.m., 76, and mostly sunny with a wind of 7 miles an hour.
It's currently, I think it's dropped to
10,000
the low
centigrade
at this point. So
yeah. What is like absolute zero, but for heat? The temperature at which everything incinerates, because I'm pretty sure that's South Georgia in August.
yeah, I can't imagine how hot this summer is going to be. If it's May and it's already gotten up to 97.
Man, let me tell you about Washington.
Shut up.
Hang on, I can't hear you over my legal weed. So, I've got most of the mechanical stuff for Grep's adventure done.
Okay.
If you are interested in doing it as a level 8 adventure rather than level 9, we can make that happen. I can get everything else done before next Monday.
That is entirely up to you. I have a full-blown thing ready to go. Well, I wouldn't say ready to go, but it is almost entirely Silmorn.
Oh goodness.
Maybe some Burian. What was Scott's name? Davril. I think everyone will have fun though. But if you're good to go, I will postpone my thing. But I need to know now.
Well, if you've got stuff ready to roll,
I don't have it. I don't have it 100% ready to go. I have
my mechanical stuff is ready for level 9. I mean, it would not be hard to scale stuff back, but either way, we can flip a coin.
Let's just do yours.
All right, do mine.
That way, I get to play again. The return of Armin.
Triumphant return, I hope.
Oh yeah, he's gonna be a
door.
Changed man. Hey, Jeff.
Yeah.
What is your preferred armor?
I like scale.
Scale? Is that an armor that's in? Are you sure you like scale?
Scale mail? I mean, I like scale mail.
Click on Discord and go to that.
Hockey Night in Canada. The presentation.
It's a pretty picture.
In association.
Yeah, you click on it and it brings you to armor.
What a nice picture. Oh, well, okay. I guess, scale mail. That's medium. I guess I would probably be splint mail then.
You'd prefer splint?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? Forget it. Plate. Why not plate? If I get a choice, like as far as like which one I get to actually have.
Right.
I mean, plate is superior.
Oh, they have price tags. That's good to have. How much money you got?
Enough.
Try again.
I have.
Sorry about this show, guys.
Hey, sorry. I
None.
You have no armor. You have no money, Jeff.
What happened to all my money?
Did you give it to Clay?
Yeah.
No.
Yes, you did.
he
There's,
gave
there's
up
video evidence.
some money for what the strip.
Before we
and
get
then
into
I'm-
stripping, the stream is streaming.
Okay, yeah, sorry. I hope you weren't streaming. I didn't think about it when I took my pants off. I'm sorry.
I did not actually see that because your camera is busted right now.
Okay,
No, it would have been on my camera.
Clay's.
You know what? I guess we'll find out on YouTube.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, so you gave me money when I went back to town, and then I spent it on making it on Kilo.
All of it?
Yeah. No, actually,
So don't I have his money?
I have.
Inventory a note, 290 of Jeff's gold. So if you want that back, you are welcome to it, Jeff.
Okay. I'll take it back.
I will delete that so it is no longer
290.
there.
Greetings.
Oh, hello there.
Oh God, where did you go? Oh, never mind. Oh, never mind. This is fucking awful.
It's not that
God,
bad.
full party? This would be crazy.
1 second. Just, Scott, I'm gonna have to kill you. That is the loudest fucking chip bag I've ever heard.
I muted my mic. What the hell? Hang on. Oh wait, I think it's piping through my webcam and not my headset.
I could taste those chips.
Sorry. Hang on. Let me check. Make sure it's not doing that.
It did
there
kind
you
of
go.
sound like you had shoved the chip bag like directly into the microphone.
My bad. Like I made sure to mute too.
It sounded like a symphony of bones cracking. Like maybe somebody was munching on a rat.
You and your goddamn rats.
Lots of little bones to make all that racket with.
I wonder if I can kill somebody.
People don't realize how crunchy those rats are. So you bite into one.
Last time on Dragon Ball Z, you rescued or purchased a prisoner. 3 of you went off on a little misadventure and just about got fucked.
No, we didn't.
There was some. Sure.
That explains why my the mute button on my mic is failing. So
And you had walked out of this place and was met by the last remaining troll that you did not kill.
Was he a good troll or a bad troll?
The only good troll is a dead troll.
So let me be very specific. The only troll that you did not kill, who watched his friends die,
He was the one that got away.
he got away, and now he's back. He's probably looking for hugs. Be gentle.
He's not looking for hugs according to Stephanie.
No.
He's like super into tieflings. You don't even know.
We're gonna find out how super he is when I go up his ass.
Oh.
With your hat?
Yeah. Obviously, hat first. Obviously.
I would love for y'all to mutilate his corpse beyond recognition before it comes to that.
Ooh.
But yeah,
How can I mutilate a corpse if it's not a corpse yet?
you know what? I believe in you.
Okay.
Big troll standing right in front of y'all. Oh, I'm gonna kill everybody!
I don't believe that he is.
Let's fuck him up.
I'm gonna kill just one person, hopefully.
No, that's a possibility.
Probability.
Probability.
I mean, everything's probability, but yours is really low, buddy.
Ah!
That's the noise that he makes.
Yep. So as we quit last time, I had kicked the ladder over. I want to see
Yeah.
if it like hits him in the face.
You kick the ladder over. How tall is the ladder? Did we discuss
As
that?
tall as the cliff.
How tall is the troll?
10 feet, 8 feet.
Probably can't reach.
I was
Yeah, 8.
thinking like
He's
8 feet.
he's considered giant. Okay, you
If
kick
you
the
took
ladder over. It hits him in the face.
Perfect.
Actually, sorry. Roll an attack roll for your ladder kick.
What's my
Improvised
mod for
weapon.
That? So
What-
strength or dex?
Do you kick it real hard, or do you kick it real like fancy
With finesse.
with finesse? Okay. So this is a fancy kick.
Fancy.
He catches it with his hand.
That's not fun. I want him to catch it with his face.
We all did.
Except
And
for him, apparently.
and it's time for combat.
Excellent.
Roll
Let's
for initiative.
roll for initiative. Let's just go ahead and get this combat out of the way.
Are you sure?
No.
No. Oh, guess I'll roll.
Wow, D, you're on fire.
For the initiative roll.
Can't go ahead and get those good rolls out of the way now. Like last time, he kept fucking critting on wisdom checks and like natural ones all over combat.
Oh, whoops. I apparently still was in public. Sorry, you can put my number as public. I was messing around on this earlier today, so.
Okay. It still has you as 22. Holy
yeah.
Jesus. All right. Next time. No, wait. D, it's your turn. Roar!
Rawr!
Well, I imagine y'all can guess what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna shoot him.
Big hog!
Do it, D. Fuck him up.
Oh, my eye! Oh!
And again.
And again. Again.
I only got the
Ah,
two.
my other eye!
I am gonna flip them off. Just for good measure.
Was that 14 total?
Yes.
If he took an arrow to each eye, does that mean he's blind now?
It does not. I'm kidding.
It's very
I
steely
cannot
eyes.
have the only tiny bad guy be blind.
Are you sure? You
Yes.
totally can.
He flails his arms. Ah!
Are
Pikey,
you sure he
you're
can't
up.
be blind?
Yeah.
You definitely did not hit him in both eyes. You hit him in the same eye twice.
I can
Maybe-
think of one way to make him blind.
Oh,
Right?
I can
Play?
think of a few ways to make him blind.
Right?
Maybe if I had critted both of them, but
All right,
Let's
Pikey.
workshop this blind thing.
All right, Pikey, seduce my troll.
I don't want to seduce your troll.
Make him blind.
Ooh.
Make him blind for nothing but you.
I totally can. I can put him in darkness, but that's a lot for this.
What about diving headbutt with your hat on?
Ooh. Do I get to pick where?
You can tell me where you'd like to aim.
A 5-foot Scud missile right up the bum.
Okay, so first of all, you are elevated above his bum.
Yeah.
You would have to jump off and then jump up.
Okay, so I'm gonna throw some shinies because trolls like shinies, and I'm gonna get him to bend over, and then I have a direct. You see what I'm?
Okay, I see what you're saying, and I'm curious. What makes you think trolls like shiny?
Because they guard bridges and they want the money. So I just had it rain on me. So
All right, so this is what Tila thinks. I'm willing to see what happens.
I'm not doing that. I am just fucking with you.
I'm 100% on board with whatever you want to do.
Oh, I know you're 100% on board with this. All right, I instead I would like to do this.
Big hug.
It's a sort of hug. It's a kind of like get away from me hug. Is that a thing? It's like an introvert hug.
So I make a DC.
So that would be a push, right?
Technically.
He is not a wise man.
Ooh, we're about to find out how not one.
Yeah. Well, I already know. He is not wise enough. On a failed save, 3d6, and immediately use distraction to move. And immediately? And must
Yeah.
immediately use its reaction. Okay. So it's going to take 7 damage. And it's going to move.
Nope.
And until after its next turn, it can't take attacks of opportunity, so I might just go down there and run in and out of range to piss it off.
See?
I'm scared! That's what he
Super
said.
scared.
Is that all you... Is that it? And he can't... What, can he charge back at you?
No, he can't move closer. Hang on.
I don't think it says he can't.
No, because it doesn't actually fear him, it just makes him move.
It just, it's a push. It's a,
Force
I-
push.
Yeah.
I called him a slut that his mother wouldn't even love, so
And
he's taking that back.
He just flinched so hard that he moved 30 feet.
And like, he can come back to us, but I mean,
He's going to.
there's more to that.
He's coming.
Is his movement really only 30 feet with how tall he is?
It is. He is not a very fat... He's like a giraffe.
Have you ever seen a giraffe run?
Dude,
He's like a dumb giraffe. He's a baby
Giraffes
giraffe.
Look at.
Fucking terrifying.
All
Watch
right.
your fucking nature channel, dude. Giraffes can hump it.
The only thing I know about giraffes is that apparently they cannot dance, according to my children's book.
No.
They can dance.
Except they can if the wind blows or something.
Have you ever seen two giraffes fight? That's a fucking dance.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Oh, terrifying.
Fucking wailing on each other with their horns and shit.
I like when they start slamming their necks together and just sort of whips their heads around.
Yeah.
Oh.
The troll walks back.
We can do this all day, troll.
And he's like,
What?
not again! And what else does he do? Does he have not great range? He picks up the ladder and he chucks it at you.
At who?
At Pikey.
Ooh.
She's a tiny target, dude.
Yeah, good thing I'm immune to bludgeoning.
Hold on. Speaking
Oh, yeah,
no,
and immune to ladder damage.
he doesn't know that.
No, he doesn't.
Unless the ladder is silvered.
Yeah. Is there silver in the ladder?
We're gonna find out.
Propped against the wall.
Heavy as shit, super soft. Not good for climbing.
You know how it is.
It's a ladder. If it's not good for climbing, isn't that the point?
It's decorative, baby. You used to hang the quilts that you never used to fucking keep yourself
oh my
warm
fucking
on.
god, the quilts.
Oh, he missed.
A lot.
He rolled a 5. I don't know what his
Well, I mean,
modifier
he should
is.
have some mods on that.
I don't know what modifiers are going to bump him from a 5 to like a 16.
Yeah, I mean,
So,
How many ladders was it?
oh, I'm sorry. He has multi-attack. He does it. He picks it up and throws it again because he threw it against the wall.
Because he's not bright.
This time he rolled an 8. Let's keep it moving. Jeff, you're up.
Well,
He threw it slightly higher on the wall.
so this is a drop, right?
Yeah. Very tall drop, according to Silmorn.
Hmm.
Obviously.
10,000 meters, at least.
It took forever for y'all to climb it the first time, I guess.
Yeah.
It was about a day or so.
How many skill
We had a
checks did I
long
make
rest.
you do?
Well, so my character is looking down the drop. How far is the? Is it far enough down to where I would get hurt if I tried to jump off and attack him?
I think it's like 30 feet, so yeah.
Yeah, that's okay. Well, I'm gonna chuck a spear at him then.
Alright, chuck a spear.
15.
It's a hit. Ah, my... Say my...
Just like leaned over and just robbed this.
Does he have like the largest single eye in the world? It's just like
It's a troll eye. It's
50%.
huge. It's most of his head. His other one's tiny.
Sorry, I thought you were trying to listen to it too. I just now saw you into the phone.
Next up is... Oh, wait. Do you get to attack twice, Jeff?
I do, but I am now short of spear, so.
Do you have another spear? Or a javelin?
Whole thing.
Nope, I only had the one.
Alright, you wanna...
I'm gonna mark it on there, and I'm gonna pick it back up after combat.
Okay.
Improvised weapon attack, dude. Chuck a rock.
Do it.
Oh, actually, I'm gonna drop my torch onto him. How would you deal damage for that?
Ranged?
1d4
Yeah.
fire.
Ranged attack. Roll a d20, improvised weapon, I think, still.
Yeah, so plus strength, plus proficiency. Well, maybe not proficiency if it's improvised. So
Yeah, just
1d20
plus
plus strength. That hits.
Well, that's a crit.
Is it really? Oh, 1d20. Yeah.
Motherfucker rolls a crit on a torch. So go ahead and roll... Is it 1d4 plus 1 plus 1d4?
I would say 1d4 plus strength mod plus 1d4.
So that's a 1 plus 4.
If you make a melee attack, it deals 1 fire damage.
Oh, well then.
Alright, so you do 2 damage.
Dun dun dun.
And he's
How
all...
come I don't get a turn?
What?
But it's fire
you
damage.
do. And he is lit in he is burned a little bit, and troll stuff. Ah, it burns.
All right, I did not have line of sight to him.
Uh-oh.
It's gonna be a problem for me.
You can't save me.
Haha, now I can't fuckface.
Ah! Okay.
So I'm gonna hit him with some of this.
Sorry.
This, some of that.
Well, that's a hit. That's also a hit. Ah, my same eye.
Dumb bastard.
That's rude.
And then
He's
I'm
a
gonna
troll man.
show him this. So it's salsa damage, not force damage.
Okay. So it's fire damage.
Ooh, I don't know how hot is the salsa.
How hot does Silmorn like salsa?
Habanero?
It's not that hot going in, but it's extra hot coming out. So the exit wound is always hotter.
Yeah, that's true. Did it punch through? Because that's where it's gonna really burn.
It did not punch through.
Going in, it's ghost chili coming out.
Oh god, now I want to call bathroom tricks exit wounds.
Okay. Next up is Scott.
What should I do?
Cast magic missile.
You should do something that hurts them.
Sure. I have a few 3rd level spells available.
That sounds fun.
I don't think that's necessary, but
Necessary? No.
But is it where we're at in the story?
is it necessary to drink my own urine? No.
What is that from?
Dodgeball.
Oh,
Yep.
that's right. That's right. Patches says that.
I'll just hit him with a firebolt.
From the mouth of Rip Torn. I like that that's his actual...
24
That's a hit.
for 12. Is that right? 2d10? Yeah.
Hey D, I'm gonna post something, and that's what you should get. Oh wait, you said 12 damage? Yep.
Yep.
Ah, my same eye! It burns now! Everything burns!
Feeling a little crispy. It's probably his troll given name, Crispy.
We're level 8, right?
7.
Pretty sure we're 7. We haven't leveled up since I stopped DMing.
D, are you gonna shoot some eye?
Oh, is it my turn?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot somebody a couple of times. Also, is that like an extra long monitor and a second monitor?
Yes.
Okay, I'm assuming the 10 missed.
Ah, you missed.
Hit him the second time!
Bob, I say bye.
Motherfucker.
All
Are
right,
you
Pikey.
actually aiming for the same eye?
He keeps moving his eye, the damaged one, so it keeps his
He
other eye
tries to
safe.
dodge.
He tries to dodge very poorly. It's very predictable.
He's got like 10 different projectiles coming out of that eye.
Just this awful like wound in the face now. There was an eye there at some point. Now it's just a hideous hole.
Does he have true sight? Because how does he keep seeing?
Ah, you will never know.
He's a magic troll.
Yeah, that thing is like $800 or some shit.
Oh, more than that.
And I would have bought 2 of them. Put them right on top of each other. Oh, it'd been beautiful.
Dude, you can't buy 2. That'll mess up the ratio. You gotta buy 4 so you can put them, you know.
I cannot fit 4 monitors that size in my closet, which is where my office is.
Have you tried spitting on them and pushing harder?
If I did, it would break them in half.
Is this a frequent,
Damn.
That monitor is the tiny dick syndrome of cars.
All right, Pikey, what are you doing to the troll?
I have a monitor.
What are you gonna do to the troll, Pikey?
I'm going to pink as fuck him.
Okay. I hope it kills him.
I do too.
Because if it doesn't, it's his turn.
I mean, yeah.
And he's got excellent idea.
Pissed.
I wouldn't say he's pissed. He's blind in one eye and pissed off. Ah! Wait, yeah, 15 hits. Please stop! Is he gonna live?
Hits for 9.
Yes, it
damage.
hits. Does it go again?
Yeah, I have 2.
Alright, go ahead and don't crit.
What?
Ah! I'm alive!
Shit.
Should have told him to run away again.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it. I don't have any sex.
He grabs the ladder and runs away.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
See,
I
if
can still
just
see him.
whispered, he would have just listened for me.
He's got a long way to go to safety.
It's a good plan though.
It's like, fuck y'all! Oh wait, he's gonna use his action for more movement. Alright, Jeff, you're up.
Oh, wow.
So he's out of sight now. Can't
Yeah.
see him.
He is.
I
And he's got the ladder.
Well, it's a good thing I have a hempen rope.
What?
I'm gonna look around. Is there anything I can tie the rope to?
That's literally.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 things you could tie the rope to.
Not people.
Oh, well.
Stalactite or like a, I don't know, stalagmite.
You're outside of a cave. And it's more of a crypt than a cave, so no stalactites or stalagmites.
Pillars.
If you wanted to, like the... no, not really. The only thing is the door at the very back end, and that's like 25 feet away.
Okay, well then I will tie the rope to myself, so that
And then
the
jump?
party members can rappel down, because I'm pretty sure I outweigh everybody. So if you have the rope going over the edge with the downward, that should give it enough resistance to where just about any of you guys could rappel down. Nobody outweighs me, right?
Well, to tell you, I mean, if you get down, he didn't break the ladder, so.
He took the ladder.
Oh, he
Right.
did. Okay.
Yeah, and it's a 30-foot drop. Unless somebody can float us down.
I don't have that
Oh,
anymore.
I've got that eagle whistle. I can't float everybody, but I can fly.
Fly over and pop him in the head.
Yeah,
Ooh.
fucking aerial assault that shit.
He can't
Alright.
have that much
Too
health
bad
left.
it's Jeff's turn.
So I will hold my action. to see if Smoking is successful in her eagle sniping.
Okay. You won't have like you're there's only 2 more people left in this round. So
I'm technically the top
and
of the
he is
round, so-
he is next round.
Okay, then I'm going to go ahead and tie the rope off to myself, and in case it doesn't work out, we'll have a backup plan with the eagle sniping.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Silmore?
Rope.
It's 30 feet up.
Mm-hmm. Okay, first, did you just jump 30 feet?
I did, and then I took 12 falling damage.
Why didn't you use the rope that I
thank
just
you.
tied off to myself?
Too
Because you
late.
didn't actually do it. You held your action.
No, I didn't. Sean was saying that the eagle sniping, so I said the very last thing I said was, you know what, I'll just go ahead and do the rope just in case the eagle sniping does not work.
Oh, well, whatever. Too late now.
So, you have to be blowing constantly into the eagle with still to remain floating, right?
Yeah, but it doesn't cause me to I mean, I can
Then
just
I'm going
float
to use
there.
Eldritch Blast.
And you were definitely in range, and, okay. Ow! That's all. Oh god, it burns, I'm dead.
Dead.
Alright, so are we out of combat then?
You're out of combat.
I'm gonna get the ladder and put it back. Boop, 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 boop.
How heavy is a 30-foot ladder
Boop, 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 boop.
made of, like, trees?
Silver?
Yes. Made of silver.
30-foot ladder?
Obviously made
30-foot ladder made of silver is fucking heavy.
Yeah.
It's probably not made of silver. I'm sure if you rolled an appropriate strength check, you'll be alright. So roll a strength check. Athletics, if you will. It takes you like half an hour to get the ladder over there.
That
And
seems
we're all just watching.
Yes.
unreasonable,
Down the road.
but okay, fine. Half
It's
an hour.
very heavy.
I think in a half an hour, we would have crawled down to help him.
In
or
half
just-
an hour, I could have grown a tree, cut it down, and made a new ladder.
Okay, I just looked it up. It would be about 50 pounds. So it's really not that heavy.
No.
Days pass.
Days pass, and you finally get the ladder there, and everyone is dead at the top from starvation.
Yeah.
Alright, the ladder's here. Does anyone want to go first?
I'm going to pull the rope back up
Okay.
and put it back in my pack.
Davril will climb down the ladder.
Okay. Nothing happens. It's uneventful. It's a ladder.
It's a ladder.
It's a ladder!
Alright, I'll go.
The ladder is made of silver and it bites you. Not really.
Obvious.
It's just
Yeah.
a ladder.
I know.
Man, if it's a silver ladder, we're carrying it. A 30-foot silver ladder, we're carrying it the hell out of here.
Dragging, maybe.
It would weigh
Wait, is-
more than 50 pounds.
Is there a particular reason that we're all kind of scared of the ladder right now?
I'm not.
Okay, I'm going down the ladder.
Oh god, D! You made it down the ladder.
Oh, he's just being melodramatic.
I want you to be scared of every corner.
Mm-hmm.
No, you need to lull us into a false sense of security.
No, I want you to be terrified all the time.
Yeah, you always do have this maniacal, smile on your face that's terrifying.
I just want bad things to happen to y'all.
I know you do. That's why I don't trust your advice to go hug the fucking troll.
I'm gonna tell you every single time. He's a hug troll.
Full aware.
Gundren is like, hey, you left me up here with the hostage.
Yeah,
Well-
drag them both down.
Yeah,
Okay.
roll him over the edge and have the pikey catch him with her hat.
Totally be fine. It's squishy.
Okay. He says, okay, and he just tosses him off the edge. Would someone like to roll a dexterity check to catch him?
I guess I will.
How heavy is he versus how heavy? Oh wait, never mind. You're fucking werewolf strength.
I got stupid.
You're fine. Okay, yeah, roll that dex to see how dexterous you are. He lands right in front of you.
Right in front of me.
You said, what is it? 3d6? Yep.
Yeah, 1d6 per 10 feet.
Yeah. Almost dead.
He's tied up and got chucked and took fucking half the damage I did.
He's very sturdy. He's a dwarf.
I guess.
Very sturdy.
Strength of the hills.
Alright, Gundren, come down.
He jumps off, trying to look impressive, and lands on Verum.
Of course he does.
And they
Which I'm
both.
assuming is the hostage's name?
Yeah.
Yes, he definitely told you that, and he takes fall damage.
Verum does?
Oh, both of them do.
Both of them. Wait, why would Gundren...
Are you trying to kill our hostage?
Yeah. Pissed off though. We didn't die in his trap yesterday. Or last week.
Gundren gets up and walks over to Tila and says, "I have an ouchie. Can you make it better?"
I certainly can. I used up all my healing on these two idiots dragging us around the dungeon.
He holds
you
up.
wanted to fucking
He
go.
holds up his hand. He wants you to kiss his ouchie.
Oh, I totally kissed his ouchie.
He is. His face goes red. That's the end of that. All right.
No more of that.
Well then.
What's up next, guys? Where would you like to climb back up the ladder?
Get some good cardio in.
No.
Nope, I'm good.
It's a good idea. Back into the dungeon.
Ooh, I am gonna tie the ladder to the hostage though.
Why would you do that?
Like as a ball and chain to slow him down.
He is already he is gagged and bound.
Yeah.
I don't know how you're.
Ladder tied to him.
Are you just gonna drag him and his body is gonna drag the ladder?
Yeah.
You're still dragging the ladder.
Make him carry our packs and stuff too. Shit's heavy.
He's tied at the ankles.
We can untie his ankles and just keep him like tied at the wrist and then tie his wrists.
He's also
So-
gagged.
Well, that's fine. He doesn't need to run his mouth to run his legs.
Ah!
Yeah.
Is that the noise he made?
That's the noise he makes with the gag.
I think that the pikey should ride him back to town like a pony.
Ooh.
That's an excellent idea.
I like that idea.
Like the demon from Disenchantment.
You're not the one that has to ride on this thing.
Would someone like to ride the dwarf?
I don't know if that's possible.
Wait, why are we riding him back? Isn't he injured? You gotta kill our hostage?
I just mean like if a dwarf's on hands and knees, Silmorn's feet are gonna be like touching the ground. It's not like you can just sit over him.
Yeah, I'm the only one.
Oh, I was picturing this like an on the shoulders type situation.
Oh no, that's crazy talk.
I thought someone was carrying him when y'all bound his feet and his wrists and his mouth. But if you would like to drag him or ride him, that is, you do what you do.
Some weird
I
takes.
don't want to ride anything that's bound at its feet.
Probably wouldn't
You're
go
so
very fast.
melodramatic. Fine, we'll walk like plebeians.
Like,
Okay, is he walking too, or is someone carrying him?
He's walking, but I think we should like
I mean,
only
I can-
unbind his legs and then tie his arms to Jeff's belt.
Yeah.
Not like directly on, but you know, like his wrists are bound and then the rope loops to Jeff's belt, so if he tries to run away, he's got an anchor.
yeah.
Okay, I had a whole different picture in my head.
I know, you were thinking like Congo line.
Let's just cut his arms off. And then he can't do anything. He can only run.
I'll be right back.
If you would like to cut off his arms, then you went to a lot of effort to take a hostage to kill him right outside the dungeon.
No, we wouldn't kill him.
We never said kill.
I'm
We
curious
only-
what you can do to stop someone from bleeding out both of their arm sockets.
I have firebolt. I'll cauterize the wound.
He's
Fire
gonna
magic.
go into.
We're gonna chop off his arms and
He's gonna have like. He's gonna have a stroke.
No, don't firebolt him after you cut the arms off. That's crazy talk. Firebolt the sword, and then use the red hot sword to cut the arms off.
Exactly.
Now
So
we're talking.
it cauterizes upon the slice.
All right, we are
Now we're
doing like
talking.
straight up lightsaber shit.
Now we're talking.
No, but I think that Tila has a crush on him because she wouldn't let me kill him the other day.
On who?
On the little dwarf.
Gungeon's jealous.
Because he's worth more alive.
He's still worth some dead.
We suss this out. Why is more...
Because then we've got to get his ass back to town alive. Whereas with him dead, it's super easy. I just put his ass in the box and send it on over.
You can put his ass in the box as it is.
Yeah, I don't like that though.
You want to just send him straight to the council with a note that says, "Please hold this hostage till we return."
See, he might get away then. Whereas if we send the head, we've still got the body as a receipt.
Receipt.
Yeah.
Proof of capture.
Who would you even send him to on the council?
I
I ask you this because I don't think you remember any of their names.
No, but they're pinned.
I haven't written down some.
I would send him to Lady Silverhand.
I don't know who she is. She's the boss
Yeah.
lady, isn't she?
Yeah.
I'm not even sure exactly who our hostage is.
Actually, honestly, I would probably send him to Marshal Ravengard.
The Baldur's Gate guy?
Yeah, the Flaming Fist.
Yeah, he likes y'all. If you want to unbound his mouth, D, he can talk.
Don't do it. He's a sorcerer. We've got his fucking mouth crammed full of things so he can't cast spells.
I kind of assumed that that would be who we have bound and gagged with some sort of sorcerer. So shouldn't we just start dragging his ass to town?
Y'all are taking a long time to decide, let's go back to town.
Let's go back to town.
Okay.
Well, I mean, like, if
Yeah,
we
we're
spend
going
an hour getting the session started and then we do a 2-minute fight and go back to town, that's kind of boring.
Lots of stuff can happen in town. Also, you get to visit Bolo.
I don't remember. Both.
Well, who is
No,
other
Bolo
than
was a
beyond the
crazy-
lookout?
Yeah, Bola was that crazy old woman.
Oh, that must have been the one I missed.
You missed the
I
lizard
remember
lady?
the name, but I don't
Yeah.
remember.
She cooked lizard for everyone?
Yeah, I was out drinking that night.
Aren't you drinking every night we play?
No, normally I'm in drinking. That night I was out drinking. Totally different.
Okay. So, are you going back to town?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's go back to town.
All right.
Yes.
Who's leading the way?
I will. I'll scout.
Not the squishy wizard.
All right, Scott, roll me up.
Nope.
Let's see. I have a thing. Blah 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 blah. Thank
What does
you
that get
for-
me?
I was just
You
kidding.
see,
I was
without
just
a shadow
kidding.
of a doubt.
But
That smoking is leading the way to town.
Look at her lead. That's some fine leading.
oh, encounters happen every 17 to 20. Scott, you've triggered a random encounter. Roll me a D8.
Really?
3.
Is it Ankegs? Is that what they're called?
Cankles?
Yeah,
Ankeg.
Cankles.
Ankeg. It's like the giant antlion things.
Oh,
I wonder if these are the proper size. Yep.
That's a big fat fuck.
what the hell?
Scott, as soon as y'all are about to pick up and leave, you turn around and you perceive, with your 23 perception, 2 hill giants.
Are you sure that's a hill giant and not fucking fat bastard from Goldfinger? Or Goldmember?
And they both walk up. What do hill giants sound like?
Can't we just run away?
We should negotiate.
Senses.
Oh.
Weird, it says for senses, it says 12. It has 12 senses. Whew.
But we only have 5, so they can like see into the
Into the abyss.
like hear time and
They can see into the next ethereal plane.
I'm sure shit not using charisma on them. Like that.
They both walk up and they both cock their heads at you like, huh?
these are some big bastards.
They are 15s.
I'm
15 by
counting
15.
20. No, 15. I can't count.
Yeah.
So
What do you want to do?
I still vote run away.
Let's just. How about we just kind of slowly just start walking down the path away and see what.
Yeah.
hail and well met.
Just ignore them outright. Don't acknowledge them. Don't make eye contact.
Don't make eye contact.
Let's see how this works.
Go.
So, are you gonna not? You're gonna make no eye contact, and then Silmorin is in. Y'all are just gonna slowly walk away.
Yes.
I believe that the hostage is tied to Jeff, so he will be coming along as well.
Yeah.
He looks at the hill giant. Rah, rah, rah. Not able to
Does
really
he
make a
want
lot of
to?
sounds.
Does he want to get eaten by a hill giant? Because that's how you get eaten by a hill giant.
Maybe you
That
should
is-
be saying those words to him and then not me. I do not care if he lives
Too
or
busy
dies.
wandering away.
They notice the dead troll, and they're like, "Ah!" Because they have 12 senses. They notice the dead troll. They walk over there and they start tearing it apart and eating it.
Beautiful. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, because they were hungry.
Davril starts moving faster.
Yep.
All right, are y'all just booking it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're getting the fuck out of here.
All
I
right.
don't know how long it takes two hill giants to eat a dead troll, and I don't intend to find out.
Nope.
Well, if it's still regenerating, did we kill it with acid or fire, the troll?
Is the red door out?
It was hit with fire a lot.
But we didn't kill it with acid or fire, right?
No.
I killed it with taco sauce, which is somewhat acidic.
Okay. I guess that would count.
And at any rate, it's been torn asunder and eaten. Is the red door wet?
Out. Oh.
Out of what? Or
Never
already
mind.
outside?
As you're wandering back to Borskir Bridge, it's sort of uneventful. You can kind of see like lizard people moving around, but they make a point of not engaging with you.
Because they know what's up.
Because we bad.
And you make it back to
Bad
Borskir
mother.
Bridge, where Bolo is waiting. What do you
Yeah,
do?
Mike.
You're at the tent city now.
Hail and well met.
Are you saying that to anyone or just the tents?
Tense.
They say hail and well met back because that's what tents do. All the tents are
Problematic for me.
actually mimics. Every one of them.
Okay, then I want to find the tiniest pup tit, and it's our new, like, little
Jeff, will you
puppy.
move your mic?
I gave you a mimic once and y'all lost it. Never again.
What happened? Did we give it to
Jeff give
Grep?
that to?
What happened to
Yeah,
it?
Grep has it, and I have a
Grep.
sneaking suspicion that we'll be seeing it again shortly.
It
I mean,
will
not
it be
Silmore,
no
but-
longer baby. Mimic?
It's hard to say. I'm not Miss Cleo. I don't know the future.
It's colossal mimic now.
Is it a colossal mimic? Holy shit, what do those things eat? Did we decide it was blood?
Elephants.
That
Elephants are full of what? Blood.
you find an I don't think there's enough kobolds for it to be an elephant's amount of blood in that tribe.
Told you.
Alright, so we're at a tent city that I know nothing about because of...
You're at a tent city where you left horses behind and you did a thing. You got some directions from Bolo. She owns the tent inn. She likes lizards, skewered and fried.
Lizard men, specifically.
I mean,
Does our note taker have any notes on Bolo or the lizard eating?
What is the party's objective currently?
We're
Scalp
kidnapping you. Yeah.
Get money, fuck bitches.
Okay,
always.
that is like the
Wretched.
epic quest that
Yeah,
is
that's the
ongoing
objective.
constantly. What is the current singular objective?
Oh, get money.
Something about kidnapping wizards or something.
Yeah, we've got this wizard that we need to go turn into gold.
Okay.
Scalp wizards get paid.
Okay, so you're hunting wizards for the council.
Yeah,
Okay.
for fun and profit.
Yes. I just want y'all to know that when you decide to engage with any NPC.
We're poaching wizards?
No, we're not poaching. We've got a license.
That's right, we do.
Bounty hunting.
Official.
So, I'm
Officially
sorry.
sanctioned.
We're not poaching wizards, we're quelling.
Ooh, culling the herd.
Officially sanctioned.
We're only killing the weakest and slowest wizards.
This is very specific wizards, not just any wizard you meet.
We're
The
trying.
wizard we have is
I
very
feel that the story has gotten muddled, and now it's any wizards who seem weak enough for us to kill them.
Yeah.
Scott, don't let your health dip.
You have to watch your back. If you get too dumb and slow, we might just throw you on the fire, apparently.
Oh god.
That is survival of
So-
the fittest.
No one expects the Spanish Inquisition.
What do you mean, don't let my health dip?
Apparently the party is killing any slow or weakened wizards for funsies.
Not for funsies, for munsies.
People start hurting me, I start throwing fireballs.
Yeah, those fireballs hurt, guys.
I have a
You'll
level
be
4
fine.
spell slot and I'm not afraid to use it.
Maybe you ought to just keep that in reserve. The party starts looking at you weird. You just blast everyone.
And just I sculpt myself and start snapping my fingers and it just starts erupting in fireballs around me.
Alright, so are we going back to town or what?
I thought we were back in town.
You're
I
back
thought we
in
were
Tent City.
But I don't think any of us remember what happened in Tent City.
You met Bolo. She tried to feed you lizards. She sent you to kill more lizards. And
We basically just got directions to the place we were just at from here.
Well, did
Should
we,
we just keep going to the town then?
did we take any sort of quest to kill more lizards? Because we definitely killed a bunch of lizards, and if there's a reward in it,
I do not recall y'all asking about a reward for killing lizards.
well, we should go ask now then.
Would you like to ask Bolo for that?
Yeah, Bolo, what's up with this reward?
Howdy,
A
y'all!
lot of lizards.
Y'all bring me some lizards?
No, we killed them all.
That's... No!
Yeah,
No! You didn't bring back any meat?
no.
Oh, that's what he wanted.
The time in transit, it would have spoiled.
She waves you off. She's not interested in talking.
Oh
wanted that
man, if I
sweet
knew some
wizard
greater
meat.
demon.
She is a greater demon. Y'all didn't bring me any lizards. Any lizard. I run a lizard cooking inn, and you didn't bring none.
What? I thought Numia took some lizard meat. Like a tail or
You went
something?
out and killed a bunch of lizards, and you didn't bring any way back with me for them?
No, but I want her to make me a lizard dinner.
You want a lizard dinner?
You
Yeah,
didn't
Number
bring
two.
lizard, and you want her to make you dinner.
yeah. Because of Heart of Darkness, I think I can make that happen.
You look like you've experienced unimaginable horror
Yeah, and I need some
and
lizard
darkness.
Here, have a steak.
to soothe my shattered psyche.
Here you go. You look like you need a pick-me-up. And she puts some fried lizard in front of you.
Bolo's like a southern grandma.
Uh,
She looks sad. Here, have something to eat.
Sure.
Here, have a pork chop, honey. Have a pork chop.
You're not eating enough, honey.
Yeah.
Go ahead and eat it. It's rude to
All
not
right.
eat it.
What do I need to roll to eat this
A
thing?
constitution check.
Save?
Yeah.
How about this instead?
The hills have eyes.
Okay, describe to me how you're deceiving this poor woman that you
I've got,
basically...
like, my spoon of lizard meat, and I'm like,
You look like you're about to take a bite, and she turns away, and you do that, and she puts a whole another plate of lizard. I got you seconds.
Oh, good.
Don't you like the spoon and pick up your own that has?
He looks
It's
mighty
solid.
famished. I think he needs 3 plates.
Oh, really? Okay. She gets another plate.
Yeah, I think that,
That's all the plates I have, honey.
well, Smokine looks pretty hungry, too. She should have one of them.
You've got all my plates. I'm gonna need one back if I'm gonna have to feed the rest of y'all.
I'm a vegetarian. I'll be honest. I eat berries.
I'm curious if that's legit true.
All she eats is
Doesn't
Like-
matter right now.
It does. If it's true, then you don't have to roll.
You know, I've been torn whether or not I was going to make her a vegetarian, but I think I ate other meats. So,
So roll me
Yeah.
a deception,
Why is everybody scared of this?
and she'll contest it with insight.
oh god, I am not very charismatic.
No,
You still rolled higher than I did.
sorry. A
You rolled a
1d0
0.
is not the answer. You're not a vegetarian. I can see it in your eyes and in your teeth.
Is that jerky?
Yikes.
You smell like squirrel jerky.
Penny?
Yeah, it's faux turkey.
Faux furky.
Faux turkey.
Faux furky. What's faux furky? Is that like fried
it's-
squirrel?
No, it's jerky made from.
You smell like you got a squirrel on you.
No, just tree bark. It's tree bark smell.
You smell like you got a squirrel on you.
You want a lizard
Here you go,
salad?
Smokine. Have some of this lizard with me.
No. You got that, Ellen.
No, you look hungry, like you're wasting away.
Okay, we will eat it at the same time then.
I got 3 plates. Someone else want to join us?
Dragon Man will have some meat.
Dragon Man will eat any fucking thing.
He's just like, sure. Oh, we're eating dog.
Dragon Man is just
Dragon
already
Man just starts
eating the
chowing
shit that
down.
split.
Jeff, you don't have to make a Constitution save because you've already done so on the lizard.
Okay, Clay. Essentially, we are in the lizard meat version of a shot contest.
Yeah.
Let's do this thing.
I
So
think we need to roll Constitution until the first one pukes.
All right, you
y'all
got it.
keep eating. I'll keep serving.
Oh my god.
Her endless bag of lizard meat.
Yeah.
I think D
Ooh.
passes.
Oh my gosh, you look like you loved it. Here's another.
It wasn't so bad.
The
Your
gauntlet.
turn, Fillmore. Or are you a giant pussy?
I slided onto the floor with no one noticing.
She's gonna contest with perception.
Me too. Because I am watching you like a hawk.
She's like, "Where did you ate it without your mouth? It was amazing.
Yeah, I do that.
You're so
Oh.
quick.
How fast did you eat it? Here's another."
Eat it without your mouth.
So D's turn.
I'm
She
not all
serves.
about this side
She
of
serves
hand.
up 2 more platters. I
Yeah,
didn't.
I'm getting pretty full.
Oh!
Ooh.
Oh! I apparently like this lizard.
Have you ever told your grandmother or some older person that you were full and she stopped serving you food?
No.
No.
Yes and no, respectively.
Yes.
So go ahead, honey, eat some more.
I think that Smokine still looks really hungry.
She already rolled her Constitution save.
All yours.
God, about those constitutions.
Come on,
Master, God damn it.
I believe in you. Oh,
Oh, you both like it.
Yeah, I'm super full though. There's no way I could eat another. I think Smokine should have my next plate.
what about some fried? Hold on, what else I got on the menu? She
I made
pulls
it
up.
ice cream.
Cotty squirrel.
I have lizard ice cream.
Hold on a second, and she pulls out a slingshot,
Oh God.
Oh.
and a squirrel runs into the tent. She's like, "Pop! We do now."
Smokine, are you okay with this?
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's just a natural process.
I'm curious. I thought you had a pet squirrel.
I'm not sure that shooting
Yeah.
a squirrel with a slingshot is a natural process.
Also, I hallucinated that I was playing with squirrels at one time.
Yo.
But still, like, hunting is a part of life and death. And
Yes, and I hunt real good with this slingshot.
I feel like she would probably have some trolls somewhere back there, you know?
Oh, you want troll, honey?
Yeah, Dragon Man
Has
loves trolls.
Jeff has
Jeff doesn't have to roll Constitution saves on lizard.
How about rats? Get any rats?
Oh, not right this second. I got a squirrel though. It's fresh.
Squirrel and rat are pretty similar.
It's just a rat with a big tail. All right, now I've given you all enough free food. Get the fuck out of my tent.
That's what she said.
Y'all are dismissed.
You may go.
Y'all come back now. You hear?
We actually helped. That was all of the meat that was about to go bad.
Yeah.
It was in the
It's a
process
good thing we
of
passed
killing.
those con saves.
It really is a good thing you passed those con saves. Would you like to retrieve your horses from wherever you tied them off at?
Oh my god, now look if they can hide. We have horses to retrieve.
I've been looking after them, honey. I've been feeding them lizard.
Oh, God.
That's not horses.
They are now carnivorous horses.
That's terrifying.
Steeds. I'm good with it.
As you approach them, you notice their teeth are sharp now.
In the best of days, that's one hell of an adaptation. Shit.
Evolution overdrive.
Was it the horses? Was it the horses, or was it the lizard meat? And what did y'all eat?
Or did she come out there with a file and help them get their teeth sharp?
Either one of these cases, I don't know that I want to get on these. Throw the hostage on one.
I want to just animal handle them a little and make sure that they are like nice.
You want to do some? All right, go ahead and roll a nature check. How are you doing?
No,
this?
she's good at animal handling.
Or whatever. Roll your damn check.
She wants to make sure they're still real horses.
As you roll
Calming
up,
them down, making sure that they're like happy and not going to try and like bite us.
as
drink our blood.
you approach the horses with your hand outstretched, you see some apples at their feet with weird puncture wounds on them, like they were unable to eat them because of the way their teeth are filed now.
Are they vampire apple bites?
Yes.
Think Banicula.
That's exactly what I was just looking up.
They don't appear to be in bad shape though.
The apple or the horse?
Both. The apple's only got puncture wounds. You could probably eat it.
I don't know, man. I don't want to catch horse vampirism.
You were okay with werewolfism.
Yeah, whatever. That's different.
Dragon Man will approach. Vampirism does not sound that bad.
Yeah, till it turns daylight.
Panicula.
I love it.
I
Dragon Man
love that.
takes the horse.
So you approach the vampire horses and you hop on and you start making your way back to Waterdeep. Because if I let y'all sit here long enough, you will never fucking leave.
That's a fact.
What?
How many days does it take to get back to Waterdeep, Scott?
It's like, I think it was a week and a half.
A week and a half. So you're about 15 plus a couple days transit and back?
Yeah.
All right.
1 or 2 days.
Should be closer to 20 if it's a week
20?
and a half.
We can. Whoa.
I mean, a week and a half each way plus some time in there. I mean, we took 2 long rests, so it's got to be at least 2 days we spent in the crypt.
You know, Tila, how well does Pikey, how well does Tila keep track of the calendar?
Oh, I do not. Fucking cool. I think I wrote down the number of days, but I could flip through and find it if you want.
I'm curious from your character's perspective. Is she just like nonchalant about the whole full moon thing, or is she just counting down the days?
I've got a journal and I'm like scripting this, waiting for it to happen.
The moon cycle. She is eagerly.
Because I made a note of that when we left the crypt, and I told everybody, I was like, "Hey, next full moon, I'm worried about it, and we should all
Hunker down.
Party.
yeah."
We should all get really drunk for the full moon.
Yes.
That's one way
Before
to prepare.
before we go any further, then, Clay, are you taking over after this, or do I need to deal with the full moon?
I was planning on taking over like start of next session.
Okay.
I don't have like all my scripted RP stuff done yet.
How many days is the next session?
How many meat space days from now?
No. How many calendar days will the adventure take place in? Is there travel?
There's 2 or 3 days of travel each way, plus 2 days in the destination. So between
I'm
6 and 8 days.
I am trying to figure out how to resolve the.
Because that's going to happen in between then.
Yep. All right. Welcome back to Waterdeep. We'll figure it out. As you enter the city,
Oh my god, am I in Waterdeep for the full moon?
you are in Waterdeep for the full moon.
See,
Perfect.
and that's what I wondered what we were talking about, because I would have stayed behind at camp because I don't have anything.
You would have stayed behind at camp at Tent City.
I mean,
But
maybe
you want
not-
to? You gonna eat Bolo?
No, I mean,
She
if
fed you
if
lizard.
If I was worried about, and I've made it known that I was worried about the full and how I would react and everything, I would probably have them, if they have stuff to do in town, leave me, somewhere in the woods where I wasn't going to hurt somebody if it was within a few days.
Well, what, like tied up in the woods?
Yeah, I certainly wouldn't want to go into town.
It seems safer to be into town where we can lock you in a room than out in the woods where either we've got you unlocked and you can go eat a forester in his hut, or we've got you tied up and a wolf can come around and eat you.
Yeah. Either way, like, we would have discussed a battle plan for this. Like,
Maybe it's time to discuss that battle plan, guys.
Yeah, so
I
what's
mean,
the
hey,
deal?
maybe explain it to the people in the town and have them lock me in a cell.
You want to explain to the people in Waterdeep this is not a town.
No, not Waterdeep. Maybe go to the college where I went and researched.
Oh, you want to go see Garnet?
Yeah,
And tell
See
him
if
that
they'll-
you're a were-tiger.
yeah. See if there's something he knows about it, and if there's what's the best course to do.
Okay.
I say we just hog tie her and hang her from the rafter in the inn so she can't get it out.
And just for the full moon, I'm just
Yeah, you'll turn into a whatever you turn
because
into, and
no
then
one will get drunk and cut
So-
me down. to see what would
It's a
happen.
were-tiger pinata.
ooh, someone's got a stick, right?
I'm fine with that. I mean, I'm damage.
Pack stick, it's on.
I'm just curious. Oh, what was your strength again?
Mine?
Yeah. And what does it take to break a rope?
Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was
gotta
like,
get better
how do you know
ropes.
that I chains maybe, but my strength is 17.
I wonder how well you'll roll. Sorry, how well I'll roll on your strength checks when you turn into a vampire or a werewolf.
Whatever it is.
So it says that hempen rope can be broken with a DC 17 strength check, which is pretty high.
Yeah, and she's got all
She's
night
got a-
to break it.
Yeah.
Well, you know what I can always do? I can always camp out next to her and continually cast magic circle every hour to keep her from leaving a cone.
Do you have the spell slots to do that?
If I rest during one of the hours, I absolutely do.
It requires
Okay.
concentration.
Yeah.
Can you rest and retain concentration?
That's a Clay question. I do not
I
know.
do not think that is
I
possible.
wonder if it would be a good idea or a bad idea just to like feed her raw meat during the thing, so maybe it kind of like wells it.
Should
or
have
is it,
got a
like,
to-go
pure
box for
ingredient?
Bolo.
Wait. Let's pull from.
Oh, we should get the gym that makes you dance, and she just has to dance the whole time.
Oh,
And
that's a good idea.
My question is,
I
are you?
can't murder and dance at the same time.
My question is, are you entering the city or not? Because that affects things. that are happening
No,
right this
and
second.
That's why I was saying that's what we're discussing. Either
Okay.
I would have been like chained to a tree outside if that's
Okay,
what-
so y'all are maybe a couple miles from the city trying to figure out what to do at this point.
yeah, because the full moon is upon us and we need a battle plan. To me, in my head, the best course of action is try and find a dungeon somewhere and lock me in it, a cage of some sort.
So this
I don't
is
know what
dawn of the last day.
Okay, so I can do a short rest and gain
Dawn
spell
of the-
slots back to cast it one more. So I can right
For
now
an
I
hour.
can cast it for a total of 5 times.
8 hours in the
I'm
night, right? Or
Thinking
10?
you'd need between 8 and 12, depending on the time of year. What time of year is it?
Asking me questions I don't like.
What's
I-
the
Yeah,
current
well-
temperature?
It's definitely winter.
So yeah,
Like 9 or 10.
at a minimum then.
Yeah, definitely not leaving my tiny ass tied to a tree.
I mean, you could freeze to death.
No, let's do this. I've got a plan.
Okay.
You ready for the plan?
Yeah.
All right. We take some of that lizard meat that I stuffed in my pocket from back at the crazy ladies.
I wonder how long that
And-
keeps for.
It doesn't matter. It's just got to be pungent. So
It's
we
going to
take
be at this
that
point.
and we run it in a gigantic circle around in the woods, right? Like a mile radius. And then we tie it up in the tree. All right. So you got this giant hunk of lizard that's got a big scent trail going all the way around, hanging up in the tree. Tila will smell it, chase it around, and then she'll see the roast and she won't be able to get to it. She'll just pace all night long.
So we're gonna have it like in a bear bag.
Yeah, basically.
How high up, and what do you think her acrobatics checks are going to be when I make her jump for this?
Well,
100 feet up. So they're not going to be that.
yeah,
And
she won't
she's
be
2
able to
feet
just
tall.
like- Yeah.
2 feet tall, 100 jump. Oh, she grows
That's
wings.
badass.
That's weird.
White girl can't jump.
That's
And I-
my plan.
I do not know what would happen if she got bored and couldn't reach the meat. Why would she pace? Why wouldn't she go after something easier?
She wants the
Yeah.
meat.
She's going to wait 10 hours for it to
Someone else
fall?
walked by.
She'll be trying to climb the tree to get to it. Fine, then don't do it. I don't care.
I'm just
Dragon
here to
Ball
poke
truck.
holes in your plan.
No,
Hey.
no, that makes sense. Even if somebody walked by and I wanted to get to them, if I was tied and couldn't get out of it, it would be
Yeah.
like chained to a tree. It would be easier for them to get away.
I still think that hog tying her and hanging her from the tree is better than hanging the meat from the tree and hoping that she doesn't get distracted by something else.
And someone's gonna come and feed me, and water me, because I require these things.
Every
don't we
8
just-
hours you have to be fed and watered? Like, I'll
Why don't
come
we
and let
just-
you down
Wait,
in the
is
morning.
it only for 8 hours? That's all we're talking about is a
It's
night?
overnight during the
Yeah.
full moon.
That's not bad.
Why don't we just
Full
all
moon sets
infect
in the morning.
ourselves with,
I'm
with
totally okay with being locked up or hogtied, whatever, for the night, as long as we think, like, I'm not gonna get out of that in 8 hours, because I have a feeling Sean's gonna make me roll every hour, and eventually I will. But
Every hour, that is optimistic.
Well, I mean, just remember that whatever you set as precedent with her, we're going to use when we want to get into something.
I can't
So if
wait.
you roll 100 times,
Yeah.
you may as well not bother locking anything for the rest of the game.
It's true. But yeah, I would think if you chained me to the ceiling, whatever would be, I'm not getting out of that. And you can still use me as a pinata. I don't give a shit. I just don't want to hurt people. Is my thing.
Also, were-tigers don't turn to chaotic evil. They turn to chaotic neutral, which is well within bounds of staying within player control, not DM control.
Oh.
That's what I wondered. How mad would I go? Is it?
That is in the not the DMG, the monster manual.
So then what are we really concerned with then?
I'm under the impression that when a person changes in where form, they lose control. Otherwise, there's no reason not to get this
Exactly.
cursed.
Why wouldn't I fight everyone? Yeah.
Yeah, let's just go ahead and like all turn, and then we can be the Were Jaguar pack, Were Tiger pack.
So those 3 links I just sent are the only information in the books about were-tigers. And the last one is just a stat block, so not really relevant.
Okay, so a stat block for a were-tiger. That's fine. That's how you would rate a monster for the sake of fighting one. But
Yeah.
as far as a transformation goes, for a taking on the curse and transforming for the very first time, there's probably going to be some chaos.
I mean, you're the DM. You decided ultimately. But the way I read it was not necessarily that. For the first time, who knows? But like after that, my understanding was that she would maintain control.
The way I'm reading it is she can maintain control, or she's maintaining control every other day of the month. The full moon hits and shit's gonna happen. That's the cost of being a were-tiger.
That's what I thought so as well.
Otherwise, there's no reason for y'all or for Tila just to bite all of y'all.
Why would it be a detriment? Why? Yeah, exactly. Why would it be a detriment? Like, you got to get rid of mummy rot because it's going to fucking kill you. So fuck won't Discord come?
There you go. The DM is free to decide that a change in alignment places the character under DM control until the curse. Oh, I don't want her to lose control of her character until y'all figure out a way to save her.
Well, and the other bit of that is that my alignment is already worse than hers would turn to, so if she loses control off of that, then Silmorn's gone as well.
Yeah, completely bonkers.
Here's what happens. If you turn into a were anything, you go chaotic evil.
Yeah.
That's my call.
I like it. Yeah, so either chain me to the ceiling or chain me out. I'll be fine for the night.
Do you want to go see an NPC before then? You've got the whole day.
No, I'm good. I would much rather deal with the plan. I don't care if I'm locked up for 2 days. I can not eat and drink for a couple of days.
But so this will change your whole character's personality afterwards, won't it?
Just when I turn. And I mean, like, I would assume in hybrid, I'm more prone to evil and evil things.
Violence.
See, I was
That would explain the whole fucking of the Chimera, hopefully. Hopefully that's not regular Tila. That's crazy fucked up Tila.
I've been doing more things that are like, fuck it, yeah, let's go down here and kill shit like we did on the last turn and everything. I'm definitely more
aggressive.
I'm not gonna say it's shifted, but I'm definitely more aggressive, yeah. Whereas I was kind of 50-50 before, I didn't care one way or the other. I'm definitely like 60-70%. That's my take on it. Like, there's got to be some penance, some different side to being aware, whatever.
Right. There is a cost to this.
Yeah. And I'm totally fine with that. I'm fine with my alignment shifting a little. I don't think it would completely shift, but the more times I turn, maybe the more times it shifts, the more it shifts.
Yeah, like your humanity starts slipping the more you embrace the curse.
Because, yeah, the nights I spend being completely chaotic evil and everything, that slowly wears on you.
Wears on you.
That's a good one.
I like it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Pikey strikes again.
I would like to open that up to the party. Would you rather chain me up outside of town? Do the wear pinata thing.
Well, what if we chain you up? What if we chain you up by your feet, bound your hands above your head, and then tie a rock to it so you're kind of stretched out and stuck for 8 hours like that?
So I'm on
Would
a
that
rack for
kill
8
her?
hours? I would like to vote no for the rack for 8 hours.
I say tie to a tree, but we do need someone to watch her, so we know that.
Maybe every couple hours someone goes checks on her.
Verum volunteers through his gag. Ah!
Yeah, that guy's gonna escape.
Yeah, I'll watch the weird tiger, sure.
God damn it.
Do we have any silver?
How much
I
money
have
you
a
got?
silver mirror.
We had a silver ladder that we didn't bring back with us.
The ladder was not really silver.
But yeah, maybe if you tie something, something silver near me or something.
I have silver powder, but I use that for spell components.
Ooh. what if
Dab
I
a
made-
little in her eyes.
Oh god.
Yeah, what if I made a drink of something like that and ingested that just to keep me weakened?
I'm
Blue.
I'm curious how quickly that would kill you.
Yeah, I would think it would eventually might, but I wanted the DM's call on that.
I mean, get a spray bottle and just like every time you start to turn, spray it once. Bad cat.
Yeah, bad kitty is great.
Yeah, I've got 5 ounces of powdered silver.
You want to dilute that with some water, make a spray bottle, maybe a super soaker.
And just somebody
I mean-
comes up every 2 hours and sprays me.
I also have I have holy water as well.
I don't know what holy water does to a were person.
I don't either.
I have sulfur. We spray it in the eyes. That'll burn a little bit, but I'm sure that'll make her more mad.
Yeah, that's just going.
Yeah, we're not trying to poof the bear.
No.
So, guys, what's the plan?
Zero fucks given. I've told you mine repeatedly. No one cares to listen, so.
He wants to chain me about killing, so that's fine by me.
I said hi, so.
Yeah,
I'm
chain your ass
fine.
up.
Fine
I mean,
with
If y'all are gonna
Clay's
be in
plan.
if y'all are gonna be in a pub anyway, you can keep an eye on me and spritz me with whatever that shit is if I start going berserk. If not, I'm pretty well bound. You can knock me unconscious if I look like I'm getting free, and then drag me out to the tree.
I'll just hit you with that powdered silver.
All right, so you enter the city and you head for the first pub you see.
Okay.
I'm asking, not telling.
Oh. Okay.
No, I don't think that we should do that. We should go get rid of this fucking wizard first.
Hey now, you guys need me. Now let's go back to
So you're in Waterdeep.
yeah.
You've entered the city proper.
I have to pull a map back up just to
Okay.
see where we have to go. I forgot.
I've got Waterdeep. I've got y'all changed the Waterdeep map. But as you enter the town, or as you get in range of the town, you notice that a sort of towards the back end of the town, if you're entering from the field ward,
Okay. Because
which-
we came up through the south gate, right? So
where did you come up through? The south gate? Okay, that's
Yeah.
where you're entering.
yeah.
You notice that a giant chicken is eating
chicken.
everybody. It's crazy. The turkeys have gone nuts since you've been gone.
Fire breathing chicken.
How do I
Revenge of Thanksgiving.
Polly?
Rice chicken rice.
You notice a giant purple dome is covering multiple blocks of the city.
That's always good.
A giant purple dome is covering blocks of the city. All right.
Yes. A giant purple dome is covering blocks of the city.
Hey, that's where my fucking jewel is. I'm getting in that bitch.
Crack the stitch open.
Wait, is the purple dome where we would meet with the lady person?
With the what person? With the council?
Yes.
No.
Yeah. No.
Oh,
We were numerous days in transit, right? So we've had at least one long rest.
Yes.
Cool.
Giant purple dome. Any questions? Concerns?
Is it shimmering? Is it pearlescent?
It's opaque.
So we
Just-
can't. So we just see out in the distance just a purple dome rising above the tops of the buildings in the distance.
Yes.
Let's move. I say let's move towards it.
Yeah, let's see what it is.
Keep in mind the points of interest for your characters that are inside this dome include the jeweler that Clay was talking to, and exactly like that, except less booby. There's only one.
Well,
Also, the wizard that was seeking Burian's blood. Burian, sorry, Davrils.
Yeah.
He's in there as well, or well, his abode is in that area. But I think that's the only 2 points of interest that y'all that is covered into that area.
Okay.
So then why don't we go to where the council is and talk to them and drop off our ward, and then maybe they'll know what's up with the giant purple dog.
Okay.
Yes.
As you walk up to the council door, you see what's his name?
I don't know.
I do. It's Leon Ellenthor.
Question.
It's who now?
That Leon guy, that half elf. Council.
No, Leon.
Oh, Leozen Ellenthor.
Yeah.
Sure, I'll just show him to you. Leozen Ellenthor. He meets you at the door. Says, "Welcome back. It seems you've acquired a wizard that you would like to trade in for currency."
Yeah, I think we agreed on 28,000 gold.
I'm not the exchanger, and definitely not 28,000. Although that's a funny joke.
I mean,
The
we might
council
just
is
take you to a
with you.
different wizard market.
You need to talk to my manager, is what I'm saying.
I don't have the I'd like to talk to your manager haircut, though.
You have the tone, though. He opens the door, and he says, what would you call yourselves again?
Axis of Awesome?
The train wreck is back.
That's about right.
As you enter the council, the middle seat where that drunk king before was sitting, he's now to the side, and the nice lady is sitting in the middle now at the head chair.
Silverhand is?
Yes. Is that her name?
Lariel Silverhand? One of the seven sisters?
Yep, seven sisters. She is now sitting at the throne, center table, center chair, and she says, "Welcome back, adventurers. Have you procured me a wizard?"
It depends on the price. Because we've had some other offers on this wizard.
Just a few.
I don't know who else would offer you anything for this wizard. Literally everyone is here, and she gestures to the entire council.
Literally, that's 7 people, and there's a lot more people in Waterdeep.
Oh, someone in Waterdeep would like him.
Well, someone in a lot of places would like him. He's a powerful wizard.
He doesn't seem that powerful.
Well, not when he's got his
He
hands
goes,
tied.
"Ah, ah, ah, ah."
Turns out somatic and vocal, important parts of spellcasting, so we've neutered that.
So if you've neutered him. Great.
Yep.
We don't have to worry about him reproducing ever again. That's great. Well, I'm under the impression we had a very generous offer of, what was it, 15? I don't remember what the offer was. Whatever the offer was, it was very generous.
28,000 gold each.
It was not 28,000 gold. That is
For
not
each
even
wizard.
that is a large fortune.
Yeah, but, I didn't see you going to catch any wizards, so...
We literally sent you to go
Can't.
catch the wizard.
Yeah, so you can't do it. We can. I think it's a seller's market.
Did we need the wizard to be alive, or was it Scout?
Yeah, my whole life
Scalping
was
I think that we at one point convinced her to give us more for a wizard's head than she did for the wizard.
No.
But then, Tila was all like, well, don't murder him.
That was never the case.
I think it was.
No, she
Out of-
definitely wanted it alive.
I'm pretty sure it was like 500 dead and then 1,200 alive.
I wrote it.
Dragon Man sheathes his dagger.
Sheaves his dagger. Oh, is
I was inching it out of the sheath.
is
What
that?
are you going to do with this wizard anyway?
Okay, so the numbers I have written down,
I don't know if I trust Tila's numbers either, honestly.
Well, they're written
they're
down.
written down.
These are note taker numbers.
You can't just,
100,000.
I'll wait.
can't just write down
No,
bullshit.
I'll wait.
Are you going to wait or are you going to keep shouting over me then?
What's the numbers? Play nice, children. What's the
I mean,
numbers?
if you want to be a martyr, then
I'm just waiting. 1,500 gold for live wizards and 1,000 dead.
1,000? Are you sure? I need to look up the
1,000.
YouTube video. That doesn't sound right.
I asked you twice. Because I had other numbers written down. There were 750 dead was scalp, but Clay negotiated successfully up to 1,000.
by which we mean
You
browbeat.
literally cannot shut up with the negotiations.
You don't roll a charisma character and not negotiate.
History? No. Library? What's my channel called again?
Team Hypnocat?
Yeah.
That's it. So, blah, blah, blah. I got too many damn videos on here.
Why are we not believing the note taker?
You know what? We'll believe the note taker, and we'll, if we need to adjust later, we'll do that. Excellent. We have an agreed upon price.
Okay. So he's brought back alive.
Yeah.
So here's your money.
Yup.
We'll take
And
him.
we just hand him over, and we have nothing to do with thing.
You
What
want
are
nothing?
you going to do with them anyway?
We're going to interrogate him so you can hunt more wizards.
Well,
I like this
it's not
plan.
that we don't want to have anything to do with him, but I assume once we turn him over, we lose all privileges. So is there anything we want to ask? Turn him.
Yeah, I'm going to ask him if we untie him, is he going to fuck them up or us?
He's gagged.
Is he pointing at them or at us, though?
He's his hands are tied, so he's pointing at his dick.
No, I mean, like, you can...
He's got his finger guns out, and he's like, I don't know who to shoot.
Well, if you pointed at them, I'll untie you.
Ah!
Alright, there we go. I'm untying him, ungagging him. He's this council's problem.
Scott, what are you deceptive?
Everything. It was more money. No, I was fooling around and I was fooling around with something and I accidentally clicked on it.
Okay, just making sure you're not trying to be deceptive. So you want to ungag and
Unbind.
the character, this bad wizard in the middle of the council, and do what?
Take my rope back. They didn't pay me $1,500 plus the cost of rope.
Okay. She says, guards, and a bunch of guards show up, and they've got manacles ready. And she says, would you like your gag as well?
Yeah. Actually, I think that was... Whose gag was that? Was it Scott's gag?
I feel like
Yeah.
Tila's the only person that would carry around gags.
Yeah, why are you carrying around a ball gag?
We didn't
I know why
establish that
Tila
was
is.
gag. You said you stuffed a piece of cloth in his mouth.
Was it like mummy wrappings?
Oh, that's terrible. Ugh.
I don't
You never
think it
get
was
that
mummy
taste out.
wrapping, but it was like, what the fuck is this?
All right.
Going for,
So you hand off the wizard. She says, that is a picture of the turkey monstrosities inside the city.
That's right, the turkey monstrosity.
I don't know why we dedicated our mail system to them. It's terrifying. There are monsters. And
So what's the deal with Big Purple Dome?
Oh, that's some magic artifact went off inside the city, and we're trying to we're just trying to figure out what's going on. We're working on a point of entrance, hopefully, but
It doesn't happen to be making everyone dance, does it?
we have no idea. We can't see inside of it.
No. Yeah.
Oh, so the dome wasn't your doing. The
But tell me
dome
about
is-
this dancing.
I don't know anything about dancing.
I
Roll deception.
don't know. What?
Got that nat 1.
So, you didn't happen to misplace a magical artifact in the middle of the city, did you?
No, I didn't misplace anything.
Because by the look of that nat 1, you obviously did.
No, I didn't misplace anything. That is God's own truth. You can intuit it with a nat 20. I did not misplace anything.
That is
He knows
absolutely...
exactly where it is.
And I left it there intentionally.
Well, we are still investigating whatever that is. I'm sure it'll be ready for another adventure whenever that happens.
Huh. So you guys didn't raise the dome, it just kind of happened of its own accord?
Yes, it just sort of appeared.
How much of the city is it cover? I mean, what we see on the map.
Multiple blah, 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 square blocks.
Is it passable?
Yeah, I mean, like-
not currently.
Have you tried trebucheting it?
Yes.
With wizards
Yes.
as the ammunition.
No. We're not going to waste our wizards to see them splat against the wall like we did that other guy.
They are magical. They might go through.
They are not magical bullets or
They
cannonball.
are if
No,
you make 'em into a
trebuchet
bullet.
ammo. We are currently working on figuring out how to get inside so that we can put someone in there to investigate. Currently, no idea.
I think that we have a man on the inside right now.
Yeah, it looks like Davril's there right now.
What do you know? He's not.
Oh,
He's been there the whole time.
the whole time.
He never
So
left.
it's impassable. They don't know what's in it, but
Well, I mean, Davril can always approach the Silver Dome and detect magic on it.
Ooh, we can also try and send a
it's a
specter in.
Here's what I know. I am also a wizard, and the very first thing we did was try to detect magic on it. That's like a first level spell.
Right, of course. But you never even brought up that you attempted to do that.
Right, because it's none of y'all's business. When we decide to engage y'all on dealing with this, we'll let you know.
Damn,
Well-
y'all call me the bitch you want.
No need to be a dick about it.
Exactly. No need to be a dick about it. She looks at Silmorn.
Oh, he's not being a dick. You are.
Yeah, if you wanna
Is
see what me being a
Davril
dick
saying this
looks
to the
like-
wizard lady?
Yes.
yup.
Damn.
You all are dismissed. Get the fuck
I'm
out.
gonna cast darkness.
Okay, bye.
I'm gonna drop a fireball in the middle.
Walk out. It's like a mic drop, only more aggressive.
You
My-
turned off the lights while you walked out of the room. Like,
Sorry. So you just did a mic drop, dropped darkness, and walked out. Everyone else is blind. The whole party is blind.
I'm stealing her fucking pen. Like, right off the conference table. I'm like taking the pen and her pitcher of water and the glasses.
And everyone else in the party is blind.
Yeah, it sucks to be them.
Oh, good.
It'll only last 10 minutes.
I guess we're here for 10 minutes then.
So your friend's a
Um,
dick.
out of the darkness, I just say, this is why I don't like anything dealing with magic users.
You use magic.
I use that.
Not very often, to be fair.
I
So,
commune with trees.
Yeah, I commune with things too.
so is it typical for your friend to just
Yes.
make everything dark and
Yes.
leave?
Yeah. No, he does that. That's a thing.
Okay.
It wasn't malicious darkness.
It wasn't malicious darkness.
Right.
She reaches for her water. The fuck is my water?
And
Gone.
a cackling erupts from the
I'm
darkness.
trying to feel my way back to the door.
Go ahead and roll me a sleight of hand? Perception. Perception with your hands.
I'm thinking survival, like she's trying to find her way out.
But she
I'm
can't
gonna go with
see.
survival.
Okay, sure. Try survival. You find Leon. Or Leo. His new name is Leon. You find Leon. He's like, follow me. I also am lost. We'll find the way together. I wonder if he's got... He probably didn't have a stat sheet. He leads you out. You found him and y'all found a way out together. Except for Pikey and Jeff and Scott. Y'all are all in there.
I just curl up under a chair and take a 10-minute.
10-minute
Okay.
nap.
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead and roll me a constitutions check to see how long this nap lasts and if the moon's out by the time it happens.
Ooh.
Hey Jeff, you're breathing on your mic.
Real
wow.
heavy.
I haven't moved. So if it just started, I didn't get any...
No. It's been like the past a while.
Thanks.
That's why I had mine like all the way down here.
Clay said something earlier. I thought you moved it.
I did move it.
Oh.
Anyway.
I'm just kidding. I'm not going to fuck up the whole council for you.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm absolutely
Do it.
sure.
They're both 4s.
I know.
With a 2 modifier. Is that a crit fail?
Yeah, you do
No, it's
not...
natural too.
You don't get to pass out for 8 hours in the council with this 10-minute spell.
No.
You get to take a 10-minute power nap, and
No,
then
I don't
the
pass
guards
out.
are
I
like...
curl up under the chair and accept it.
And the guard wakes you up, poking you with his foot. He's like,
Get the
Stop.
fuck out.
it's time to leave. And Jeff, how are you getting out?
I'm just gonna walk out.
Okay, roll me a d4.
A door check.
We're gonna see which direction, which wall you walk into.
Which wall's the door on?
A 1.
It is on the one. You walk straight out the door.
Yep.
Booyah.
Nailed
Like it's
it.
not even a thing. He's just so used to the darkness.
You just turn around and walk. Like, you've been fighting in Silborn's darkness for many, many moons at this point. This is secondhand to you.
That's out with-
He just started memorizing exactly.
Yeah.
Every room he walks into, he's just like drawing a GPS map in his head.
Subconsciously. I don't even realize I'm doing...
Davril, how are you getting out?
I wait 10 minutes.
Alright, that worked.
I just stand there.
I think since you haven't even spoken this whole time, they might have like forgotten you were there. The lights come back and you're like, so.
And as everyone walks out at different times, I don't know where y'all are going. Y'all are in Waterdeep. Y'all got 1,500 gold to split between the 5 of you.
That's 300 each by my count.
So if you want to go shopping, if you want to go talk to an NPC, if you want to go poke the dome, I don't know, whatever you want to do.
I'm gonna take a 10 and personal 10.
Person.
Just for just buy spell components and junk like that. 'Cause I really have to use the restroom.
Davril is under a tree meditating or something while he shops.
Yeah, is there like a price list for items that are not mundane? Like a magic shop or anything in town?
Maybe? I don't know what the price list would be. What are you looking for specifically?
Window shopping?
You're just looking for random...
Yeah, seriously, like there's
Okay.
nothing in particular that I'm looking for, but I've got a bunch of money and
Nothing to
nothing
spend
in
it on it.
particular that I'm looking for, so
That is...
it's not like I've got any gold to save up for.
Right, because... Okay.
Weren't you gonna try to score some skooma?
Yeah. I mean, that's certainly on the... Can I get, like, a skooma pipe +1?
A skooma +1?
Skooma pipe +1.
What was that?
It gets you extra high. It's, like, more efficient at...
Oh, okay.
the
You
skooma.
are looking for skooma, and you're looking for paraphernalia, and you want a +1 paraphernalia.
Yeah, I'm looking for, you know, like, that really good glass.
That really good glass. Like that dragon glass shit.
Oh, man.
Alright.
If you could throw in, like, a free Khaleesi with every purchase, I would be just a super big fan of that.
I would like to purchase a skein of meat.
You could absolutely find a
That's good.
a vape shop of some sort, and then also a
Actually, I guess it has been established that there has to be a vape shop since Smoking's brother was vaping.
oh yes, absolutely.
Oh my god, what a douchebag.
Yeah.
I was actually going to ask if vaping is still around town.
Oh, he's absolutely somewhere.
I want to go hang out with my little brother.
Are you gonna go hunt down your little brother with your survival skills, and then
Yes.
what?
I don't know, grab some dinner.
Just have a little chat with him. All right. You go ahead and roll me a survival. I want to see if he finds you or you find him. You found him.
I know exactly where my little brother would hang out.
It's like you catch a scent in the wind that smells like strawberry vape, and you're like, that motherfucker, got him.
Plus, I see his 3 little triplets.
Yeah, oh yeah, Harry, Larry, and Harry, Curly, and Mo. Larry, Curly, and Mo. I don't know. You see the Three Stooges.
Curly and Mo.
You see Vapine, and you also see an armored gentleman standing next to them, and you are tailing them from behind.
Okay, I just want to see what's going on with that armored gentleman.
Okay.
If he's my brother's friend or gentleman.
He is a gentleman of the night. No.
That's a hooker.
They're walking, chatting. They're headed toward the council. And they're just sort of chatting it up. It's like, yeah. You can't really hear exactly what they're saying, but they seem friendly.
Okay, I call out to him.
Okay.
Vapine.
VP looks over with a shit-eating grin. Hello, sister.
I pull out my newly acquired wad of cash and just start kind of thumbing through it.
And
How things have been in the city.
and then the armored gentleman turns around, and it's Armin. And he's like, smoking! And he tackles you. He tackles you straight to the ground.
This is gonna help the family relations.
His armor is a lot heavier now, and he has a weird look in his eyes. But he's still the same lovable lunatic.
Hail and well met.
Hail and well met! How have you been?
Busy? How are you here?
Oh, Vapine found me. Do you know him? He's my bud. We went on it. He came and rescued me, and then we went and drank, and now I'm going to talk to the council. Apparently, they want to talk to somebody.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, really? So baby went on an adventure with a non-elf. Like
Vapine is quick to stand up and say, no, we were given a contract to rescue this man. We did not go on an adventure with him. We acquired him en route.
No, this is Armin. The second he joins you, he's there. He's part of it.
I am part of it.
Eating at the same restaurant that Armin is eating at is an adventure.
Oh, we haven't eaten yet. Let's go eat first.
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan, and you can tell me about what the council wants to talk about.
Oh, yeah. Let's go find out. Come on, Vapine. I want some intel before we go in and have a chat.
Yeah.
And y'all walk the street looking for a restaurant. What kind of food is Smokeen really looking out for?
Apparently lizards.
You're looking for a lizard shack. Okay, so lizard in Waterdeep is like street food. This is not like a sit-down restaurant thing.
Is there no like? What would be the version of like a Louisiana restaurant with like fried
you want like fried gator? You want a Cajun restaurant in Waterdeep?
Yes.
Okay.
How about seafood? Let's go find some seafood.
Okay. You want gumbos? You want fantasy gumbos? Okay.
I always want fantasy gumbos. I love
All right.
gumbos.
Well, you just happen to know, or there is definitely a fantasy gumbos in the Sea Ward, and you quickly find it before we shift to another person because everyone gets a turn in Waterdeep. Jeff, you're up.
I was gonna go find my armor. See if he made any progress.
Okay, he's had what, like 2 weeks?
Yeah, he's had plenty of time to hobble some shit together.
I'm sure he has.
Wasn't that right in there somewhere?
One moment. I have an obnoxious cat scratching at the door.
A demon cat.
It's a weretiger. Don't open the door.
Oh my god, it's a weretiger. Was it a weretiger, Sean?
All right, I'm back. Jeff, go ahead and make a Constitution save.
Constitution save.
Constitution save.
New York City.
No,
All right. Excellent. You feel the strange, empty sound happening of the Draco horn, and suddenly Numeragez is back in charge, and Numi is in the astral plane.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I wouldn't have even known to go dwarf guy.
Well, good thing Numeragez is in charge. I don't know what that means to him. He's suddenly back in charge.
I'm gonna shake my head, and I'm a little bit disoriented, but I kind of know what's been happening because I've been floating around. So I'm like, okay, sweet.
Sweet, made it to Waterdeep, no problems.
Nice.
It's been there for.
Still a dragon.
I'm gonna do like this.
It's not being done, so actually.
And you're headed to the armorer.
Yep.
Well, you
Armor.
you smell the armorer before you get there.
Sweet.
Like there is some
Bring me a beer.
pungent odor coming from that part of town, and you follow it straight to the armorer, and the smith is sitting he's sitting on a stool eating some soup with a pot in front of him, and he's stirring it.
Would you say it's like a sulfurous smell?
I would say it's a grotesque smell, one that you see eyeballs floating in and patches of skin.
Okay, I like that.
Do you like that?
Dragon Man's okay with that. That means the armor is gonna be extra good.
Well, he's got this cup of soup and he's eating out of it.
Hey,
I'm gonna look in the soup. Is there anything moving?
I mean, it's bubbling, and every time a bubble happens, sometimes an eyeball pops up, sometimes a tooth pops up. It's
I grabbed that.
it's something else.
I hope so. I think it's ready.
He looks up to you, he's like, "Rah, rah."
Dragon Man nods at the
Yep.
pot
Okay,
and
fine.
then pulls out his little travel cup
Loins.
He carries a travel cup. Excellent.
Of course,
That's why I got the butt.
for scooping things up.
He gestures at it. "Rah, rah."
Dragon Man nods, gets some gruel. You could call that. I think that would probably be a compliment.
Might be.
Calling it gruel.
Can you roll me a perception check?
Yeah.
That's good enough. A bubble appears in the gruel, and an eye pops up, and it's like a vampire eye, and you've definitely seen it before.
Ooh.
He made stew out of all the shit you gave him.
Yeah.
So wait, where's my armor then?
Are you saying that to him, or are you saying that to me?
Dragon Man coughs and looks over at the dwarf and points down and
He goes, "Oh!" He holds his hand up, puts his cup down, and stands up and whistles. And 7 dwarves come running out and drop something on the ground, and then run back in.
Is it a piece of armor or is it
7?
an unidentified?
He picks up this piece of armor, and he holds it up to you, and it looks like he's trying to size it out, make sure you got the right size, and then he puts it down, and he puts it down on the table nice and gently, and he holds out his fingers in the symbol for money.
Okay. I'm gonna sit the jade plate on the table. I've got access. Yeah.
Sorry, the jade plate you left with him.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you definitely did.
No, I didn't. I marked all the stuff that I left. I put a dash beside it.
How about this? You definitely did, because it's going to be fucking cool.
Yep.
Okay. Well then, I gingerly reach my clawed hands into my bag and put 100 gold pieces on the table.
He holds up 2 fingers.
200 gold pieces then.
And then he points at your armor and your shield.
What?
And then he gestures to this jade-looking shield on the ground.
Okay. All right, I'll take off my chainmail too.
He goes, "Ah, blah, 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 blah."
Bomb, bomb.
Rada rada rada.
He was trying to say bow chicka bow wow, but it's hard to grumble like that.
I heard rada rada.
Like I said, it's hard to say bow chicka bow wow in grumbles.
John, are you just tired of making new voices at this point?
No, this
So
is
everyone just,
the
grunts?
dwarf. This is his character.
Yeah,
He's
that's
always
what
been
we
like this.
communicated without even speaking last. Like it was grunts and like grumbles and growls and stuff last time, and I just threw a bunch of shit on the ground and he gave me the thumbs up.
But at that point in the evening, yes, I was out of voices.
Alright, so I'm gonna lay down my mail, pick up the items off of the ground.
Okay. I think we decided you wanted splint armor?
I said just go ahead and go with plate.
Oh, plate. Okay. So yeah, it's plate armor, and he gestures to the middle of it, right on the chest, and there's this what looks like this emblem. And have you put it on?
I'm putting it on right now.
Okay.
10 minutes later.
As you put it on 10 minutes later, because that's how long it takes to put on plate. It's like 10 or 15 minutes, isn't it?
It's 10 minutes.
My squire is assisting me.
Your squire. Who's that? Because you gave away one squire already. So the dwarf helps you. Actually, he whistles, and the other dwarves come out and help you. And then they immediately go back in. They swarm. And you're like, wow, I have armor on again. And he pushes up against the emblem on your chest, and he moves your hand to it and pushes it on it. And you can tell that it has a mechanism under it. And he grumbles and he points at him. And then he says, "Rah, rah, rah, rah," and he points at the button.
So I feel like I should press the button. Does Dragon Man press the button?
I don't know. Does Dragon Man push the button?
I'm gonna look at the dwarf again and move my hand slowly.
He slaps your hand, so you push the button. And this crazy feeling happens, and you change into a dwarf.
Oh, nice.
He has given you plate armor that is imbued with the doppelganger power shape changer.
So we could call it plate armor of dwarf transmography?
No, you have plate armor of shape changer.
Sweet.
If you think of a race, or if you think of a small or medium humanoid, you can transform into it with the push of a button. Well, I'm not really sure how many times per day is going to be breaking it, but if you go crazy and use it like 10 times in a day, then we'll make an adjustment.
Okay. What about the shield?
He picks it up, and he puts it in your hand. And he sits down and eats his soup.
Delicious.
It's delicious. And this green shield, he doesn't tell you anything about it. He just hands it to you, and he winks.
I'm gonna call it the Jade Shield.
Sounds good. And it is a shield of, I think it has this... what did I think the stats were going to be? Actually, I couldn't find shields as a magic item. Because apparently I didn't look very hard.
No, not very hard at all.
I was really looking for something that was like the armor. Oh, never mind. Okay.
So there's the shields that are officially published between the DMG and XGE.
That's what I needed. I needed the AC, but it's a plus. It is a +1 shield for AC purposes, and I'm sure fun things will happen if you start using it.
Sweet.
Which should put your AC at pretty fucking beefy with the armor and the shield combined.
Yeah, I'm looking up plate armor now. My computer's just slow.
Plate armor is 18.
Wow.
Yeah, but bro, you get all that disadvantage on stealth.
Yeah,
Because that's been so much our thing.
I'm very worried about that.
And then a +1 shield would be +3, so you're at like 21, I think.
Yeah.
All right. And he takes his money and your other shit, and he gestures to his soup. And he's kind of gesturing in a way that he's like, "You want to join me?"
Don't mind if I do.
Because you will eat all the things.
And we'll move on to whatever Davril is doing.
Meanwhile,
I'm back at the ranch.
Can I interject real quick?
Absolutely. What do you want to inject with?
I posted a picture in Discord at 9:44 your time of a magic item rarity chart with prices. Does that seem reasonable to you? And can I purchase just about anything that's on the magic item list?
Rare, uncommon.
I mean, obviously, I can't afford anything more than about 1,000 gold, but
Yeah, it looks like you might be able to afford rare.
uh,
Maybe, depending.
yeah, some of them.
We will have to do some math to figure out. Some math and some dice rolls to figure out what you can afford. Like if there's something specific and it has a rarity, I would probably do something like you roll, or we would take like the max amount and discount it based on your charisma or something.
Okay, but that's at least a starting point, like
Yeah.
reasonable
Like,
for what I'm going to be doing.
If you can find some homebrew documentation on how to buy magic items in a way that makes sense, then that will point me in a direction.
Hang on, editing wiki right now.
Okay, maybe not that. Maybe if someone else could find some rules.
Yeah. All right.
Alright.
So I just want to make sure. Sorry, Scott. Your turn.
What you got,
Yeah,
Scott?
No worries. All right. So what was it? I guess I can't go and visit that dwarf that wanted my blood.
Gnome.
Gnome.
You can try.
Yeah, I'm gonna go take a poke at the Silver Dome. Basically.
When you say poke,
Well,
what?
not a literal poke.
I
Just
mean,
go
you
up and
can.
I don't know what'll happen.
You don't, and I want you to.
But I'll approach it and stuff like that.
Okay. You walk up to it. It is opaque, purple.
Does it seem to be kind of giving off any kind of aura?
It is most definitely magical. You don't need to like. There is no way for you to not know that is magical.
Right. Let me look in my pack. I'd like to pick up a stone off the ground and just kind of toss it at the dome and see what happens. Does it bounce off? Does it go through? Does it incinerate upon touching?
It ricochets.
The dome? It ricochets. Okay.
It actually it comes back at you with the same speed and momentum that you chucked it with.
Okay, so it doesn't just kind of just bounce off and hit the ground. It just comes back.
Right.
Okay. But that's a non-magical item.
Do you have a magical item you'd like to chuck at it? I think you're kind of lacking in the magic items.
Outside of my bracers of defense, I don't have a lot of magical items outside my staff itself.
What's your staff?
It's basically my arcane focus.
Okay, it's a vanilla staff. It's not a magic item.
No. By game standards, it's just a staff.
Okay.
But it's how I use to cast my spells. There's a crystal in it, and the crystal can
Yeah. Well, it's when I say magic item, I mean like treasure magic item.
Oh, yeah.
Not
no.
an item that is magical.
Absolutely not, no.
So, what other investigations or experiments would you like to perform?
Most of my spells are blow up and stuff like that. Kaboom and all that.
Oh yeah. You could try that if you'd like.
I don't know how much that would do, if anything. You know what? I'm just gonna lay my hand on the outside of the purple dome. See what happens.
You're just gonna touch it.
Just gonna touch it.
Okay. As you lay your hand on it, it's like a flash of white. And you're somewhere else.
Okay.
In this white void. And staring, or right in front of you, is this tall, elderly looking man with a long flowing beard and robes. And he says, "Come save me." And then you're back in the real world.
Interesting.
Oh, sorry. One last thing. He had a giant blood splotch on his robe.
A giant blood, not in the crotchal region, I hope.
No, not in the crotchal region. You didn't shank him in the nuts.
I need a notebook. Just a old dude with a beard and robes.
Old dude, beard, robes, bloodstain.
All right, I'll touch it again. Does anything happen?
No.
Okay. All right. I guess I will move on from that. I'll go and try to find Smoking.
That's a good call. They are in the... Okay. As you head over to the C ward, because you know that Smoking has a taste for lizard all of a sudden. And you're like, that's where she is. You can hear the obnoxious Armin and Smokin going back and forth. They're arguing about something, I think. I don't know. Yes.
Wait, when did Armin come back?
Like,
that's odd. You heard his voice.
I don't remember this. Was this while I was stepped away?
Might have been.
Oh, okay.
Well, it wouldn't matter.
I think you were here. You weren't like super attention.
As far as Davril would know, he's hearing Armin and Smokeen talk, and that's like that should baffle him.
Well, I mean, Davril had all of like 10 minutes of interaction with Armin. The rest of the party knows him way better.
That's true. I'm assuming you'll walk into the restaurant
Yeah, exactly.
and have a seat. Welcome back, wizard. And we'll cut to Pikey. What is Tila doing?
Tila's doing whatever the party decided to do with her.
So she's chained up somewhere because everyone is like dispersed and left you.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I'm
I don't
pretty
think
sure
you
they
can tie yourself up.
No, that was my understanding from last engagement before you went off to other parties, was that I was being chained up.
Okay, so everyone walked out of the council separately? So there was no like meet up and chain up. You went to the council just like everyone else did.
Mm-hmm.
So you are like wandering the city. I guess maybe you're buying chains to tie yourself up with later.
Where did Silmorn go? I thought that was what he was specifically doing.
No, someone's going shopping. Specifically.
Okay, well then, why was the decision made to chain me up and then everybody went?
That's a good question.
That's a real good question. That is my question, because that was my understanding.
Because no one really cares except for you if you go into a murderous rampage or not.
This is terrifying to me. That no one cares.
Oh, I thought we had
anybody else in
chained
the
her up.
party.
No one has been. No, there was no chaining up.
Because we left the council chamber, and I.
We all kind of left at different times.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right. I guess that's fair. Yeah.
And
Yeah, I kind of thought it was an understood thing that we were at the council, we decided to chain me up, that happened, and then you went off. But apparently that's not the case anymore.
We decided to chain you up well before we went to the council.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I thought it wasn't understood that I was chained up after the
But you were
council.
in the council's room, taking a nap under the chair, while we were all leaving at different times, so when would we have done that?
Okay, so it's not my fault a decision was made to chain me up and then somebody just darkness and make everybody else scatter to the four corners of the city. So yeah, I guess I'm going around asking people to chain me up and buying shit.
Cool.
So work that out.
That's a new facet of that spell. I thought it just made people unable to see, not scatter to the four corners of the city. I will add that
That's
to the
exactly
spell book.
what y'all did. Everybody scattered, no one can chain me up. That's where we're at, so I guess I am walking around asking
I'm
people.
under the impression at this point that y'all are all going to end up at Fantasy Gumbos, and then the tie-up is going to be resolved.
Well, as far as I know, I only have till sundown, so I've got to do this shit now.
Well, you arrived in town at early morning. I would
Yeah.
say
Yeah, but
that you probably,
urgency.
if you have a sense of urgency, then act on that.
I don't know how long it's going to take to find chains. I haven't, and I have party members to help me, so.
I feel like you could go. I don't know. How would you like to solve this problem?
I would like to buy chains, and I'll go to the Bard place, the school again, and ask them to chain me up in their dungeon. At least I know some people there.
Okay.
It's a school. They have a basement of some sort, so I'm sure.
Yes, they have a library and a basement and a dungeon and chains and cells and what
then
the
I don't
fuck
even
kind
know
of school is this?
Right?
All right. As you walk towards the school with chains, you see Garnett. He's outside practicing with his students. Except this time he's got a baton and he's just whacking this kid on the head over and over again. Don't do that shit again.
I'm sorry, our cat is dying. Apparently.
And yeah, you see him whacking the same unruly student before that he was whacking.
This kid just doesn't learn.
This kid just
God
doesn't
damn it.
learn. And you also see the Dragonborn gentleman outside now. He's eating a sandwich on a bench, and he stands
like,
up when he
"Sup?"
sees you. He's like, "Sup? Are you here for more books?"
I look at him, I say pretty much everything from my height.
Ha! That's a good one. You could have half my sandwich if you'd like to sit and chat.
Actually, man, I'm looking for some chains to hide out. So
Chains to hide out. That's an odd request.
I'm an odd person. What can I say?
I have never had someone come to me and ask me to tie them up. I just want you to know, I'm not into you. This is not my jam. I do not consent.
Purely non-sexual, but if you know anyone basement dwelling property.
Oh, we have a basement here at the Bard College. That's where we are.
Okay.
And
well, I'm gonna go talk to Garnett then and see if he knows some.
Yes, let's go talk to Garnett. He stands up like he's coming with you. He thinks he's big and important, so he's coming with you.
He is.
He says, Garnett, our visitor's back. She wants to be tied up. And he's like looking at Garnett unexpectedly. And then the kid is like, I'll tie her up.
Has my you guys are all starting to like crap out on audio, and I think it might be my end.
Definitely your end.
Okay.
Yeah.
Time for new headphones.
No. It sounds like you're all talking through a like a robot voice.
The best way to verify the quality of your audio integrity is to check the Twitch stream.
Ooh. That is a totally outsider perspective.
Oh no, I just looked at the RTC connection through Discord, and I just had a very, very huge spike, which explains why.
There you go.
Anyways, back to the game.
The kid gets whacked in the face with... Actually, not the baton. Garnet literally just slaps him. Just slaps him right to the ground. It's like, shut up, you're dismissed. And then he kicks him for good measure. Now,
why wouldn't you?
Why? Don't. I'm not supposed to kick students, but that one's a little shit.
Something about his face. He looks like a little shit.
Yeah, he's not.
I've only seen him twice, and he's been beaten each time. So
he's gonna be a great bard someday, but right now he's just a little fucker. So let's go inside, and he wanders inside. I guess there's the trio of you wander inside, and it's like, you need to be tied up. Is this about the books you were looking for earlier?
It is about the books I was looking for. It turns out I am inflicted.
We can probably resolve that for you, so you don't need to be tied up.
What if I don't want it to be resolved?
I don't know why you would keep it. It means you're a danger to everyone around you. And the Dragonborn guy is like, the fuck are y'all talking about?
Bards by nature are curious bees. Like, you're just a curious group,
yes.
And I'm curious to see. So far, this curse has done nothing but help me and my group of adventurers along our path.
So I'm all about experimentation. But, and Silborn's not here, so shut the fuck up.
Yup.
This is something that you've experimented with and is good to go. You've tasted the crack. Now get clean.
What? Why get clean if it's working?
If
you've never felt a downside, why would you get clean off of something?
You will feel a downside, and it may not be this time, because I'm going to hook you up and chain you to something.
Yeah.
But I'm not always going to be here to make sure that you're tied up.
That's true. But I've lived my entire life on that same skein of that spectrum. I mean, my heritage is not of the most mild nature, so I've always been fighting that part of me.
And now you've decided to embrace it? It's going to end up in murder and blood.
If it's helped things, I've spent my entire life fighting it and not helping anyone. But
what good has it done?
Embracing it, and it's been helping people.
What good has it done? Who have you helped?
I've helped my entire party. I've saved lives.
You've saved their lives?
Yes.
I mean, adventuring is dangerous. Have you saved the common folks' lives? Have you actively helped people?
Mine? The common folk aren't my friends.
We don't really care about them.
They may not be your
Yeah.
friends, but we're
Yeah,
all
I'm
in
gonna
this
be
world
super
together.
canon and in my character about this. That's not what our group's about. But this is my family, and I've helped my family. So I see nothing but a good thing out of this, and I'd like to try pursuing that. If it becomes a problem, if this is too much after this night,
I guess we'll
there are
find
ways
out.
around.
He's like, okay, come back here.
But at very least, I don't know till I try. I would like to go somewhere where I can be observed.
Well, we're going to observe the shit out of this.
Exactly.
He
For science.
he brings you to this. You go multiple levels deep into the Bard College, and it's like you go down some stairs, and you're like, oh, we've reached the bottom. Nope, you had not reached the bottom, and then you go 3 more flights down, and then you're like, surely we're there now. Nope, 3 more flights down. And at this point, you don't know where you are or how deep into the ground you are. But he walks you to this area that's multiple, like it's like a hallway with multiple doors, and the very farthest back one is like a chain door, like bars.
Silver?
It absolutely is silver.
Yeah, they know.
It's like we've held. We've experimented before.
You know what? I would believe, honestly, as Ken in this game, that they would have, because there are rare things about and around. So,
And he's like, here's what we're gonna do. This is she points at this. It's like a stretcher bed with lots of chains and
wait, what?
and like a mask, like a Hannibal Lecter mask. And we're just gonna strap you in, and these chains, this is gonna burn like shit when you transform. Like it's not gonna be comfortable. But I won't be here to hear it, so that'll be fine. So it's like, just lay down here, and he starts chaining you to the table.
Just chaining.
Just like wrapping the chains around you. And they're silver, and they kind of itch at this point. Like,
Yeah.
that's an uncomfortable situation that you're in right now. And he's got you chained to the table. He puts a muzzle on you. And he's like, okay, I'm going to probably watch you remotely with some magic.
Because nobody gonna fucking near this.
And I'm not going to be down here in case you break out. And he opens the door, shuts it, locks it, puts the key in his pocket, takes the key out, puts it back in his pocket because he needed to make sure that he put it in his pocket. And then he pulls down these shutters on the door, on the front of the door. And they just have these little 3 bars that you can see through. It's like, all right, we'll see you in the morning, honey. And walks
All right,
off.
night-night. I like it.
Clay, what's up? What you got?
Still shopping.
Still shopping? Do you want to resolve your shopping, or do we need to take that offline?
I think we'll do that offline. I mean, there's hundreds of magical items that I'm perusing through the shops of Waterdeep.
Okay. If you decide that maybe magic items aren't something that is an answer, maybe like I don't know, you could buy property or something, or
For what end?
I have no idea.
And make more money?
Like, I have no idea what you would want to do with that amount of money. I will tell you one thing. Maybe next time y'all should go into a dungeon prepared with potions of curse removal.
Oh yeah, we
Or
probably-
spellcasters of curse removal.
I mean, little A, little B. But yeah, if we need to do if we have something that we can resolve now, we can do it.
No, not at all.
Okay, we'll keep tinkering then. Let's go back to Smokeen, Vapeen, Davril, and Armin, and Harry, Mo, and Curly. all eating at Fantasy Gumbos, having Cajun or having Fantasy Lizard Cajun, like teriyaki lizard. That's what we're having, teriyaki lizard.
Fantasy Papados.
And Fantasy Hurricanes.
Gumbo's is much better than Papados.
That's right, but Henry's is the shit.
No, Gumbo's is better than Henry's.
No, it is not. It is not.
No.
It is really not.
French quarter shrimp or the etouffee French bread is better than anything on Henry's menu.
I disagree 100% because
Henry's?
have you
Harry's.
Henry's?
No.
Have you been to Henry's?
Yeah, I've been to Henry's twice.
I don't
Wait, is
understand.
that the place next to the shroom?
No, this is
This is-
up near Hill, and
Yeah.
then Gumbo's is in Douglasville.
That's that place that we ate at after.
Yeah, we ate there after a race, I think.
That was really good.
See?
Yeah, dude,
Also-
after a race, anything is really good.
Well,
Right? And Henry's is that sweet cornbread that's like cake, and that's
yes, and that is amazing.
gross.
Amazing. It's like, oh my god, I'd eat the whole...
Also, Gumbo's is hotter than Henry's, which makes it better.
I don't know what you mean by hotter. Spice factor
It's spice,
is
yes,
not a
right.
big deal to me. But I've had the spicy chicken. Oh my god, with the mushrooms, it's so good.
No, if you're going to one of those, you gotta get seafood. So. Okay, so we're at Fantasy Gumbo's.
Fantasy Gumbos, and Henry walks in, and he's like, "Fuck y'all, this place sucks. Come to my restaurant down the street."
Go take your beads elsewhere.
Oh, were you there for Henry, Jeff? Did you get to meet him?
I don't think so.
He drops off Mardi Gras beads every time while you're there with ladies.
Yep.
I definitely did not meet him.
Yeah, I don't think we were the right party for that
They
adventure.
also do the crawdad racing, which I haven't been there for, but I've heard about.
I'm sure it's fun, but I've missed it.
Okay.
All right, you're in Fantasy Gumbos, and Armin is like, and then this happened, and that happened, and oh my god, it was crazy.
And I'm just sort of ruffling Armin's hair, like, I missed you, you little goofball.
He is basically a puppy explaining his adventure of being kidnapped, tortured, broken, and rescued?
I mean, he just disappeared from us, though, right? Like, just poof away?
Yeah, poofed away.
So what happened?
All right, so here's the story of Armin. I hate to tell backstory on my character for the next game. That feels selfish. But I'll do it anyway. Armin's like, so here's what happened. That gnome thing teleported me into a dungeon, and then my brother was like, hey, stop being a dick, embrace the undead, we could take over the world. And I was like, fuck you, man, I got treasure to get. And I escaped.
Wait,
I
so
punched
could
him
you
in the
tell
face.
us- Could you tell us where he is so we can,
I escaped through a portal. So maybe?
I feel like we could do something with this.
I sort of just like popped out in like the middle of some shit, and then like there were some elves and they were cool, and it was this guy, and he points at vaping.
I'm sorry, did you just describe him as cool? Because
He's awesome. I love this guy.
then you can keep him.
Oh, it's not a possession thing. We could share.
No thanks.
Okay.
Does vaping have nothing to say during any of this?
He is getting fucking drunk. He is so sick of Armin's existence.
I was about to say, after being with Armin, especially
Like-
with vaping, like, he probably needs some
He's
drink.
like, we were gonna drop him off like 2 hours ago, and now we're getting drunk with him, and there is not enough alcohol in this whole restaurant. Well, this whole city. But yeah, Armin was very vague about his exploits. Questions, concerns, Davril? Do you have any questions for Armin or Vapine or the Wonder Twins, the Wonder Triplets?
For those two, no, but I was going to tell Smokeen about what I encountered.
What'd you
Hello,
encounter? Armin wants to know.
So the big purple dome that's in the center of the city, just about.
Yeah.
BRB way, I'll do this. Alright, sorry.
Well, when I went up and touched it, I saw a vision of an old guy with blood on his robe, and he said, "Come save me." And then I was back where I was standing. It was very weird and magical. Maybe we should look into this.
Yeah, that sounds like. Did you recognize him?
Not as far as I could tell.
Yeah, I mean, was there any leads other than just guy in bloody robes, or do we know where to go from there?
Nope, because I tried to touch the dome again and nothing happened. So,
Well, we'll have to sideline that and figure out what to do with it.
yeah. I'm sure we can figure out a lead somewhere. Maybe if someone else would like to touch the dome, they could also see the vision.
Yeah, I'll give it a shot later. By the way, do we know what happened to our little tiefling buddy?
He didn't make it.
Our
Nope.
tiefling buddy?
Tila, do we know what happened to her?
She didn't make it.
Seems like she left with you, right?
When I was out there, everyone was gone.
You and I left at the same time, Davros.
Oh,
Because
did
I
we?
was napping for 10 minutes and you
Oh, you
were.
did?
We just waited until the spell came off and then
What?
someone woke me and woke up.
Oh, I see. Well, I kind of just went to the purple dome. I don't know where she went.
She didn't make it.
That seems like something we might want to, because, she'd have to go a little crazy.
Right. Well, she is a bard. Maybe the first place we should check is the Bard College.
Okay. Real quick, brother of mine, what is this about you needing to go talk to the council?
Oh, we gotta drop off Armin and collect the reward.
Hey, Armin, would you rather just come hang out with us?
He saved me. I just gotta make sure. He's gotta get his treasure.
Okay. So go get your money.
Okay.
Probably not nearly as much as they gave us, but...
And Vaping's like, you don't know that.
Oh, I know that.
How much did you bargain for? What did you even do? Did you go out and prune a tree?
Oh, we're human wizard bounty hunters now. Something that the family would very much approve of.
Well, I'm a fucking paladin bounty hunter, and he's very drunk at this point. And Mom would be proud.
Oh, the going after wizards is more than taking along this little puppy of a human.
His armor's big. And
Yeah, he's like a Great Dane.
yeah, he's very. We rescued someone.
The biggest fear here is that he might hug you to death. I mean, he's pretty good in a fight, but he's not gonna fight you.
He holds up his drink. Here, yes, I'm awesome at combat. I have skilled mind. I think real good.
Right, Armin, you've never just jumped headlong into water for no apparent reason in full plate.
Wait till you see me do it next time. I've got heavier armor now. I'm real better at swimming. He's really drunk also.
Well, fine then. Next time we have our little elf get-togethers, we'll see which one the family
Yes, we'll
likes
have a
more.
money measuring contest.
Money.
Oh, it won't even be about the money. It'll be about the prestige of who's bringing in the better bounty.
Yes, which is all ties back to money. The prestige is 500 prestige is more than 400 prestige. Except you replace prestige with dollars or gold. I don't know. Whatever
Is
we're at.
Vaping turning into Trump? Because he sounds a little Trump there.
He's very.
His hair starting to thin.
No, it's not thinning. It is waving, like elf waving. But he's very.
Yes,
like,
it is.
He is very obsessed with money.
Well, I'm obsessed with getting rid of these wizard assholes.
You didn't even. All right, so here's what we'll do. At the reunion next, we'll present. We'll do something, and we'll figure out who has earned Mommy and Daddy's love.
Yikes.
I need to start bringing in bits of the scalps. Just
Just cut their ears off and string them together. Make sure that they're glowing. All right. Vaping's like, I've had enough of this shit. Come on, Armin. Let me go get my money. It's like, see you later, guys.
This is
okay.
really
Armin, catch up with us later. Davril, you want to go to the Bard College and see if they've seen hide or hair of our hairy hide?
I think that's a fantastic idea.
Or encroachingly to be
Question:
hairy.
Has Numeraga's caught up with the party at Gumbo's?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he staggered in at some point.
Okay. What about Silmorn?
No, Silmorn's roving aimlessly about the shops in town.
Okay.
Still shopping. He's looking at shoes.
He just can't find anything his size.
Boot, shoes, all the footwear.
I'm sorry, all the footwear. Like sandals.
Yeah.
Dress shoes.
He's a Birkenstock guy, right?
Flip-flops, we're talking,
No.
is it sarongs, the Japanese ones where it's like the Torii Gate shape?
Yeah.
There's actually a really great clogging store. Never mind, it's in the Purple Dome.
Like wooden?
Oh, don't get my hopes up like that, man.
I just forgot. You'll have to go into the dome and find it.
I mean, can I like tunnel under or
You could try.
hack, shovel, hoe?
Oh, you know what you could do? You have a way to do something that might work.
I have to start getting dressed, so y'all start doing what y'all need.
Gotcha.
Are we gonna wrap it up here?
I think we're close to wrapping it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got like nothing more for tonight. I'm seriously digging through all of this.
If we're not fighting
we're
it.
just kind
Okay. Kind of resolve it tomorrow. Or next week. Next Monday? Does that work for everyone?
Monday.
I like Mondays. Except tomorrow's goal suck, because Guy will get up at 6:30.
Mm-hmm.
Back to work.
Alright, so next time on Dragon Ball Z, Tila kills everyone, and
GG.
And
by
Grep's
the
new
way-
adventure starts?
Are we level 8 now?
Oh yeah, as soon as y'all walked in the city, you felt stronger, and you were level 8.
Woo, magical. So,
alright.
level your fucking shit up, guys.
Yep,
Yep.
level up.
I'll do that tonight.
So, do I
And
need...
yeah, I will start my adventure on Monday at 4:30 Pacific time. If you're not here, you will be left in Waterdeep to be fed to feral tieflings.
Armin will be level 8 and prepared. He has he's changed slightly to better accommodate the party, I think.
Uh-oh.
Or to better accommodate my shenanigans.
There we go.
We're both.
Or both. And what else? I don't know who's going to hand off. I guess it doesn't matter who's going to hand off your quest. I'm going to just start playing Armin and see what happens.
Alright, yeah. So, you and I will talk about that in the meantime, but I will have ready to go for Monday.
Sounds good.
Alrighty.
So that is...
Spoilers, after his quest, the Dome. The Dome. The Dome.
We're gonna go inside of
So
the
that is Monday, June 3rd?
Ooh. I might be entirely too hungover to DM. Let's do that.
By that time?
What? It's a Monday. Stop being hungover on Mondays.
Why?
It's his birthday on the 2nd.
1, my weekend is Sunday and Monday, and 2, the 2nd is my birthday. I'm turning 29. You only turn 29 once a year, Sean. Don't give me that look.
I'm going to continue to give you that look.
I'm getting really good at having 29th birthdays.
How many have you had?
A bunch.
So how old does that make you?
You only turn 29 once a year, Sean.
You don't have a Facebook, so I can't stalk you, find out your real age.
I mean, you can. You just gotta try harder. If you try really hard, you can find out literally all the things there are to know about me, though, because the federal government decided to leak my fucking information.
Yeah, I don't care enough to try that hard.
Yeah.
Ha!
Neither does anyone else. I've had,
It's okay, I've already got your private information.
yeah, I've had identity theft protection for like 3 years. Nothing's come of it.
Nothing.
By the way,
I
you
do
are
get an email every
ancient.
time a fucking, sex offender moves into the neighborhood, though, so that's good.
Well, that's fun. It's good to be
Yeah.
notified of those kind of things.
I mean, if I had kids, I'd actually give a shit, but
Well, I mean, it affects your property values if you own a house.
I don't.
Oh, I got,
Because this is Bellingham, and I'm not a trillionaire.
I have literally nothing for you then.
Yeah, like a one-bedroom shack with no indoor plumbing in Bellingham starts at about $500,000.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to stop streaming. Bye-bye Twitch while we're talking about pedophiles.
Hello, Twitch.
I don't think anyone
late.
is.